guessing that's the orders for last week for the.
I made Siani and Lucina's auras visible to you guys because I realized that I could see them and you guys couldn't.
What's the big green aura?
That's yours. That's your unluck aura.
Oh, nice!
Oh, I can't see that one.
Fuck yeah!
I don't think everybody else can see that one because it's fucking huge.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's just for him. I see. See how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a good luck aura? No. Okay.
That way, I know who can be fuckeried.
Yeah, since you kept asking every time somebody rolled a 1, it's like, are they in range? And it's like, no.
Listen, one of these days, y'all will be in range.
They're usually in range of you. That's the problem. Your own party members are more likely to be in range of you.
Yeah, they are.
I don't
know, not really.
I don't like that tone.
Colin, you're gonna hate what comes next.
Oh no, we're in danger.
There, now you can see.
Aha! I have the.
What is your aura? 30 feet for your? I can re-lucky somebody.
Yeah, we both have 30 feet range, I think.
Bountiful lot.
Listen, it wouldn't be such a big deal if we weren't fighting in goddamn hallways all the time.
Yeah,
Dungeons are made of hallways.
Listen, unless they're not.
Unless there can be dungeons too. Caverns? I don't know.
There. Now everyone has an aura except for Ray.
Yeah.
But if Ray took Inspiring Leader, he would have an aura.
Who is Ray is also upstairs with Rhea. Ray.
Has anyone seen Ray and Rhea for a while?
You mean Ray and Ya?
Ray. Hi, has anyone seen Rainya?
Yeah, they were making slushies out of guards.
Sail away, sail away, sail.
Listen,
I can swear I can keep hearing fucking explosions from upstairs.
Listen, every campaign needs a love interest, okay?
No.
Oh my.
We've been through this. Ray already had a love interest, and then they died.
Alright, well, now you're learning to move on and forgive.
Move on.
It's called character development, sweetie. Look it up.
Fuck's sake.
I'm like the funniest guy I know.
Oh, you must not know many people. Fuck.
Nope.
Fucking cold. Jesus Christ.
I mean, except for Hillary, the only other person he sees is himself in the mirror. So
she's laughing her ass off at what he said too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, she's getting good taste then. Fuck.
Oh my god, that is
funny,
so
man.
fucking funny.
Right.
Anyway.
So I
started blasting.
Let's be realistic. The people in here are half of his friends.
We're being realistic.
Funny, we're not even real people.
3/4 of my friends.
Oh, yeah, okay. 2/3. Let's just meet in the middle.
Fuck you guys, I'm gonna eat my nuggies and be happy.
During the previous session, you had corralled Amric Van Thamper, you knocked him unconscious, you
left him on the fucking stairs?
Left him on the stairs. Yeah, no one ever moved him. He's still just laying on the stairs unconscious.
Fucking
be fine.
You encountered several spined devils, which you defeated. Gunfire from Vert attracted a couple of imps and cultists who were
and Barbazoo.
I didn't really have a chance to describe this last time, but the cultists who you attracted to attack you were carrying like perfumed like censers that they were like swinging, you know, kind of like the gold like perfume diffusers. which probably explains the scent that kind of pervades, and the scent and kind of like purplish smoke that pervades this hallway that you're in, that's lit by these kind of like eerie, like green tinted lanterns every so many feet running up and down these sewer tunnels. The perfume being like spread in order to reduce the rancid nature of dwelling in a sewer. Yes. And
Yes.
and yeah, you had
Right.
attracted the attention of a bearded devil who summoned an additional bearded devil and did a bit of damage to all of you, and then you unsummoned him back from whence he came. As he vanished, he
We
left
took our short
behind he left behind a key ring with a set of iron keys on it that fell and splooshed into the sewer water.
Splooshed.
Um,
Sploosh.
Meanwhile, upstairs, while you guys were dealing with that problem downstairs, Ray and Rhea had held down the fort, as it were, as all of the exterior guards for the family continued to stream into the house, trying to figure out what was going on and if they needed to defend the family members. And several of them were reduced to chunky salsa by Ray's shatter spells, and several others were simply impaled upon the sword that you commissioned for Rhea once upon a time that says
I
that
love
she is the
the
party's favorite meat shield.
I love the smell of shatter beef in the morning.
Oh god, shatter beef just everywhere.
Shatter beef.
Oh man.
Shit!
I can't wait to explain this to like the van notes. Who the fuck?
Fan thumpers.
Hey,
No,
why
that's
are
who
the
we're
flaming
fighting now.
fists here? Why are the flaming fists here?
Because this is
Oh,
high
right, the
time.
murders.
To Duchess Portier, the mess that you have made.
Oh, the portiers, yeah, that's the ones, yeah. Ray did it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
But yeah, so as we pick up, as I've said, like most of you are down in the sewers, and like I said, the bearded devil had like a key ring on his belt, and though he and his armor and clothing vanished, the key ring was actually from this plane of existence, so it remained behind and plunged into the kind of like murky sewer water that runs down the channel that sits in the middle of this kind of passageway that you are in.
Yoink.
Yoink.
And then, yeah, Ray, you are. What are you like? Let's start with you, since you are the one that is separated the furthest from the rest of the group. Like, now
think
that it
what-
seems that there are. Oh, go ahead.
If I remember right, the last things that happened were we convinced the guards to just stop. We didn't want to kill any more of them. They kind of had an existential crisis. One walked into the room, gave up on the family. Demons tried to kill him. We killed the demons. Frederick is still in there, just staring at the mess, I assume.
Yeah. Fendrick is like down in the corner, like covering his head and panicking. Like he wants nothing to do with this, and that
And I
that
think
guard
the last,
that has survived,
I
likewise.
think one of the last things that happened was that Rhea asked, "Well, where's the rest of the party?" And then we were going to head downstairs.
Yeah. So, I mean, I will grab you both and move you downstairs, because at this point there is no one left alive who is willing to resist you. I think is a good way to put it. As you move through the kitchen as well, like you still see this scruffy, like white-haired winged cat has just taken to devouring anything that's been left out on the kitchen tables.
Hi, what is up?
Somebody said cat. Okay, let me just move everybody so that you're all in the same place, finally.
Yay.
Hey.
There's somebody behind us. Who is it? Ah.
Oh god, there's auras everywhere.
Alright, great.
I told you. And so yes, meanwhile, like As Rhea, you come down the steps with Rhea following you.
Tiptoeing
don't
over
hear any-
corpses and things.
Yeah, you don't hear any obvious sounds of combat, but clearly several of the crates in here have been smashed up. Amric Van Zamper is still laying unconscious on the stairs, and you kind of have to gingerly step around him to get downstairs. Like, Rhea probably stops and, like, leans down and, like, checks his pulse and is just, like, confirms that he's still alive.
Unfortunately.
Did we tie him up? I can't remember if we tied
No,
No.
no one has
No.
had the time to tie him up.
Maybe we should do that. What do I
What
have?
is
What do I
there?
even have
Ray?
on?
Is that you? Is that you right there?
It's just us, Bo.
Oh.
The situation upstairs has been dealt with.
There was a situation
Violently.
upstairs?
What situation?
Oh, all
Is
the
that-
guards
that-
from outside rushed in.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, right.
Did you talk them
the
down?
guards.
Like, I hope you didn't kill any of them.
Listen, when she says that, I just want to look at her and go, you know what? I want to do one better. I want to actually go up to her and like put a hand on her head and like pet her hair and go, I'm so proud of you.
I think she kind of like
What?
has this like a horrified look on her face and kind of like leans back away from your hand. Like, have you ever tried to pet a dog that doesn't want to be pet and it's just like slowly like scrunching its neck and trying to get away from your hand?
Good girl.
From around the corner, you can hear Lucina say, "It's okay, dear. I'll say prayers later."
Oh my goodness.
I just
Okay,
want to
if
give that whole mom and dad vibe
There's
because
a more,
mom's like,
there's a more
oh,
important
it's
thing
great.
that you've forgotten, and that is
Yeah.
that she is covered head to toe in gore.
Oh yeah, she is, like, legit. Because she was standing next to several of Ray's, like, shatter detonations. So there's just, like, blood and, like, sinew and bone chunk, like, clinging to her armor.
Honestly, amazed
Yeah.
you could hear Bo from a distance.
Ray,
Yeah,
don't you
I
have,
just want to give her
don't you
that
have
whole.
prestidigitation?
I do,
No, don't do it.
but I think she
She-
earned
she-
this.
She
Yeah.
bought earplugs.
I want to give her that whole good girl, I'm proud of you, and then Lucina can do the whole you're doing great, sweetie thing, and give her that full mom and dad experience.
We'll better your shame.
God.
Don't worry.
Horrifying.
Did
So,
anyone
yeah.
get the guy who got knocked out on the
The
stairs?
corrupting of the paladin continues apace.
I assume while Ray is, like, borrowing a rope from Rhea or whatever to tie up Amric, Bah, you've got this key ring.
Mhm.
You don't hear any more footsteps like in the area around you. Like, it doesn't seem like anybody else is coming to investigate. So you've got this tunnel that goes north and south from where you're standing. You've got this key ring that you have picked up out of the sewer water. It's got a bit of like ick and garbage clinging to it. You know that the bearded devil came from the south. So, and then you know one of the cultists came from like the north end of the tunnel, and the other one came from the same direction that the bearded devil did. So that's kind of
Both areas should be checked out.
yeah, that's kind of all you have to go on at this point.
Guys, it worked out perfectly on the second floor. We should split the party again.
I was going to say, like, I was about to flip a coin, like, one's north and two's south. Okay, I'm going south.
I'll make the decision for you. I'll start heading south.
Hey, that's where my coin told me to go.
Nice.
I guess I will start heading north.
Wait, what?
Because divide and conquer.
Okay,
I
so
guess I'm gonna follow those two. They might need healing.
Wait a
Nah.
minute. How do I?
and I'll ask Rhea to just come with
Come with us.
Why do I have so
come
little
with me,
HP?
and we'll go with Mom. So I'll just move Rhea up here as well.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clear everybody from the initiative order, which I don't even know if you guys can see it anymore.
I
Yeah,
can
we can in
sort
the
of
basement.
see it.
Those
Except
Spirit Guardians up.
except for the spirit guardians. I'm going to leave those, and I'm going to increment them down periodically for as long as you guys maintain that spell.
Okay.
How long does it last? An hour?
10 minutes.
Oh wow.
So
Oh.
arbitrarily every so often I'm just gonna take one off, right? Like, because I don't know.
Like now.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the plan?
Well, we have 2 hallways here.
All right. So,
Oh.
sorry,
Free to move at the moment.
sorry, I'm chewing. I'm trying not to talk with my mouth full.
We don't care.
Yeah, but I do.
Cass does it all the time. We still love him.
I know, and it annoys the shit out of me.
I hate that that's been like the major topic for the last 2 weeks. It's me eating on the fucking microphone.
Maybe you should
So-
stop eating on the microphone then.
No.
So yeah, I will start with you, Lucina. As you come to the corner and you turn to look, you can see that the tunnel continues quite a significant distance to the west from where you are currently standing, and there's a small like offshoot tunnel on the north wall. There again are several like lanterns like set up along the way that have this kind of like eerie green glow to them, presumably because of the nature of like the panes of glass that were used to like keep the flame in and away from the sewer gases, so that this doesn't become an explosive problem. And you'll note that there are several like doorways that line this hallway that continue like on downwards through the darkness of this kind of like faintly illuminated tunnel. Meanwhile, in the south, Siani, Bo, Vert, you come to first a tunnel that heads off to the east, and some 40 feet beyond the edge of the map there, you see the iron bars that I described previously, the kind of like crosswise like portcullis that keeps people from getting into this section of the sewer. And then further to the south, it heads towards the west, and Siani and Bo, you can see that there is a door at the top of a short set of steps right here, and then there is another tunnel that kind of like heads off to the north a little bit.
Okay, so I think at this point, knowing that we are not having everything cleared out, we should proceed as quietly as possible.
Fucking Miwan. So.
Unless we want to invite another world of hell on our heads.
What did Miwan say?
If a hallway is a way that leads to a hall, aren't you all in a sewer way?
I have a more appropriate question. Since those metal grates only keep like things the size of people out, and they are in fact connected to the sewers, does that mean we're all standing on like shitstone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
you are in active sewer. That is why they are actively perfuming these tunnels, right? Like they're trying to keep the scent
Right.
that would otherwise be pervading this place from causing you all to be sick.
It's like Bengay and Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Stealth indeed. North group stealth.
Yeah.
Rhea's got a disadvantage, so.
Oh,
Oh.
no! Thank
you're
God you're
shit.
not. God,
Right
I
there.
really want to be in that group now. Put me in the bubble.
Every
We
fucking time.
Super stealthy, guys. We got this.
I don't know,
I like how we split off and we put both of us in the same group, so we just negate each other's shit.
Okay, so Ray is well and truly stealthy, while Rhea and Lucina seem to both be having trouble clanking about. Meanwhile, down to the south, Bo, it is very clear to you that you are the quietest one amongst the three of you that are advancing towards this doorway.
We're fucked. So
Lucina is just chanting the prayers of the dead out loud in an echoey sewer.
What? if I'm the quietest, can I sneak up to this door and try to like peek through? Have we look see?
Sure.
I will indicate that I'm going to check the other hall.
That
So yeah, as you place your hand on the door and you try to open it, Bo, and it is locked.
I wonder if this key I found will fit this door. Maybe.
So the key ring has several keys on it. It takes you an amount of time, but
Okay.
because there's like 6 keys, or there's 7 keys on the key ring, and I assume, you know what, like roll me a d7. It is the 7th key that you try that finally unlocks this door.
Yep, I'm feeling it, boys. The luck's in tonight.
Can you see both luck tonight?
Yeah, for your part, while he's checking the keys, if you peek down that tunnel, you see similarly, Siani, a long tunnel to the west that is similarly illuminated to the ones that you have been in, and has like, actually, you don't see a lot of like doors, but you do see a few like cross tunnels that meet this one in particular. So.
Which is why she's backing away to go and inform the others of what she spotted. That's a bit of a distance to travel alone.
Sure. So yeah, you open the door, Bo, and inside it
Is it
appears
the pantry?
it appears to be a prison, actually.
Okay.
Like there are jail cells like directly in front of the door, and like as you, oh god, you are really stealthy. I don't think he would notice. Like the door you open it a crack and you look inside and you can see that there are like jail cells and the like in there, but you don't actually see.
I can see like one guy in the.
Yeah, like there's this guy who like is just kind of like standing
That
there.
fucking face! Oh my god!
He's kind of like standing with his arms like through the bars, you know, kind of like fingers interlocked, and he's got his forehead like leaned against the bars, and he's just kind of like looking at the doorway, like seeming like he's very bored and just wondering when the jailer is going to come back, but he doesn't seem to have noticed that you are standing there, like peering through the slight crack that you have opened in the doorway. Because he is not perceptive enough to beat your stealth check.
But he is actually in a cell, right?
But he is actually locked in a cell.
I guess I'll like hold up a finger and then look at it, and then look through the door, and then shrug and see there's one guy in there.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
I mean, if you insist, sir. Not fussy.
So meanwhile, back on the North Path, Lucina, Ray, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go clank my way into this hallway.
Yeah, at this point stealth is optional, so I'll follow behind Mom. Oh god damn it.
Yeah. So again, some significant distance down this hallway that you kind of like poked your head into, Lucina, like 40 feet beyond the edge of the map, you would encounter like the iron like portcullis bars again.
Is there anybody down there?
Well, not that you can see.
Okay.
Dead end?
I do believe so. Let's continue on.
Okay, we should probably let Ray take points, seeing as she's the tanky one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she steps up in front. She heads a little bit further ahead, and she's like, "Oh, there's a door here."
Okay, I'm back, sorry.
It's okay.
My sister dropped by to drop off a 1-pound block of raspberry fudge.
Ooh.
Fudge.
Jealous.
So yeah, she's kind of like,
Your sister's a fudge packer.
so yeah,
Wow.
Rhea kind of like Rhea kind of like pushes her back against the wall next to the door and kind of like reaches out and puts her hand on the handle, and then she turns to look at you and Ray, Lucina, and she's got this like kind of intense look in her eyes, like, we ready to go? Like, you know, like she's thinking like breach and clear here, right?
Do it.
You know what? Let's go for it. Go for it, Rhea. I believe in you.
After what happened upstairs, it can't be that bad.
Right, so she throws open the door, she rushes inside, and then you just hear her go, "Oh my god!"
Mhm.
No.
Oh god.
Like a lot of viscera on the floor there.
It smells horrible in this room. Let me find my key for this room. Yes. So, there is blood spattered all across the floor. Chains lay in heaps in the corners. Carcasses and other fresh meat hang from the ceiling in this room. Some of them wild boars, some of them cattle, some of them human.
I turned to Rhea and I was like, holy hell, I thought my shower was bad.
Meanwhile,
It's also-
Lucina is just reciting prayers nonstop.
Right, it's also like unnaturally cold in this room. To the extent that you can see your breath like form in the air as you step into the room, right?
So it's a meat locker.
Yes.
Gross.
My game just bugged out, one sec.
And Rhea just kind of is like shaking her head slowly, and she's just like the cows and the boars, I understand, but why are there people on hooks?
I'll just give her a pat on the back, say, Rhea, it's probably better you don't ask and just forget about it. Come on, let's try another room.
Oh,
Maybe we'll
God,
find
and
another pantry.
the gore and the viscera that you have splattered all over her previously with your shatter spells is starting to like frost up and crystallize on her.
She is gonna have like one rich therapist in the future.
She's gonna go back to the fucking go back to her normal job and just like day one, armor erect, she's just gonna be standing there like, I don't want to do this anymore.
You're gonna give her the PTSD for sure. So meanwhile, in the south, you have the door open to the jail. You know that there is at least one person in the cells. You've told, you've motioned to your companions that there is someone inside. What do you do, Bo?
I try to get this guy's attention and like show him the keys.
You just kind of like psst through the door at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like, as you reveal yourself, he kind of like you see his like dark eyes like flick upward, and he looks at you standing in the doorway, and then there's like a moment of like realization that he hasn't ever seen you before, and you're holding the key ring, and he kind of like presses a little bit closer against the bars, and he's like, hey little boy,
Before he says
bring me
it,
the
and I
keys.
like put my finger up to like tell him to shush. Like finger over the mouth, like shh, don't say anything. And I'll like I don't know, like anyone else, like I'll mouth it to him. Anyone else? And
Yeah, like and like, because like he started talking and then you told him to shush, you hear like another voice, like a feminine voice, like kind of on the young side, just be like, is there somebody there? And then and he
No.
kind of like turns and looks in that direction, and he like does this thing where he like waves his hand, and like the other voice stops talking, and then he like looks you in the eye, and he like nods at you, and he like points at himself, and he like motions one, and then he points like further into the room, and then he motions like two.
I don't know what this guy's saying.
And like, when it becomes clear that you don't seem to realize what he's trying to indicate, he's just like, it's just me and a girl they've taken hostage, no guards.
Uh, Yeah,
Sounds like
there's
something
some
a
people in
serial
here.
murder cultist would say.
Ah, I guess I'll just walk in then. Like, fuck it.
Oh,
Yeah, you walk in and it is as advertised, right? Like there are 4 empty cells, and then here in the north, like there's this kind of like this guy you've been talking to, and kind of in the southwest corner there is a girl who looks like this, who is like likewise pressed against the bars, and like now that you're in the room, she's like kind of like reaching through the bars trying to get your attention. She's just like, hey, get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Why?
Sorry, my dad called me. What did I miss about the
I
prison?
guess
They've gone into the
Yeah.
prison and found some
peek my
prisoners.
head in.
Okay. Ooh, I want to look at Scary Dude.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, it's just the two of them. Oh god, that guy's fucked.
Right. So yeah, the girl in the kind of southwest cell is just continually just being like, "Come on, get me out of here! I need to get out of here. They're gonna do terrible things to me, probably like the others."
Should we
What?
kill them? You know, no witnesses and all.
Hang on.
No.
What
The-
others?
Yeah, the gentleman in the north, scary dude as you've called him with the goatee, has kind of like leaned back away from the bars and is just like casually stroking his goatee, and he's just like, "There were others. I think they were from Elturel. They were taken away one by one to have Lord knows what done to them. Have not seen them come back."
And why are you here?
Ah, well, I was poking around where I wasn't wanted.
And where did they get you from?
Here, on the grounds.
Who are you?
He takes a dramatic bow, and he's just like, Philaster Fisk, Agent of Candlekeep.
Oh god, you're making this real hard, man. What?
Break my
What's
balls.
your
I'm breaking
What's
my
your-
balls here, man. Like, what?
and what exactly is your freedom worth to you? We could leave you here and it would be no sweat off our backs.
That's true. You could. Admittedly, I have very little to offer on me at the moment, as I have been stripped of most of my possessions, save for my clothing. But, as I said, I am an agent of Candlekeep. I am an operative for a woman by the name of Silvira Silvacus. I'm sure if I were freed, she would be quite happy to see me returned, hale and hearty, to that keep full of wizards.
I am so happy I finally get to use this phrase. Those words mean nothing to me. I
Which ones?
I don't know who the fuck any of them.
Yeah, sorry, friend. That means nothing to me.
I want your goatee.
I'm not giving you my facial hair.
Just snip it off.
I'll opt to stay in the cell, thank you. And he looks past you, like he's no longer talking to you, and he looks at you, Siani, and he's like,
Uh-huh.
Candlekeep is a repository of books and knowledge, all manner of useful facts, figures, and things magical and mundane. It is staffed by wizards who make it their job to chronicle every passage of the era.
I
She
do have
will
to. Go ahead, sorry.
tilt her head and say, "So you are a scholar?"
I like to think of myself as a field scholar, an operative, if you will. A very fancy way to say
investigator.
spy.
A private investigator.
Yeah.
I Go
Sorry.
ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was just going to say a covert, like, I don't know, spy. Like, so I can't think of another word for
Yeah.
it.
I do have to say. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say a spook, if you will.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
spook.
So what were you doing down here? Like, What were you? What tipped you off to come here and start
Yeah.
investigating them?
So, meanwhile, in the other cell, this girl is just continuously just being like, just leave him if he's not going to be cooperative. Just let me out. My family's wealthy. I'll give you whatever you want. I just need to get out of here before they kill me.
Mm,
Oh God,
I don't
should I
trust.
do it?
I don't trust either one of you, man. I mean, I've got the keys. Fuck.
Do either of them have bells?
No, neither of them have bells.
Okay. I do have to say, I do think I walked away from this dude too fast because that's pretty ballsy to be like, nah, I'm good. Just cover like
Yeah,
facial hair. Like
I think I'll
like
stay in here.
a little bit of respect, you know? Like, all right.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna leave him in there anyway, but respect, you know?
I mean, and again, Bo is the one with the keys, so it's kind of
Yeah.
up to Bo whether or not he gets out. But anyway,
So
yeah,
I guess
he's
at this
kind of
point,
just like,
I was going to let an
my
exasperated sigh and turn to Bo and
mistress
say,
believes
"We have
that,
shed a lot of blood on this, but we do
the
not
events
kill
that
indiscriminately, and we have
transpired
had a record
God's
of
realm
not letting
were
people come to harm."
set in motion.
I don't think they
Hold
deserve
on,
to be
hold
caught
on.
in the
I think
crossfire.
everyone
Hold
wants
up,
to-
Guys.
Two people talking.
And
Yeah,
she had
sorry.
I don't think Marcus can hear us anymore.
Small suspicion that the unrest going on in the city
Marcus?
of Baldur's Gate might be
Oh.
connected. Which is why I was sent to
Wow,
investigate.
Discord.
And through a roundabout.
Marcus.
Can you hear us now, Marcus? Marcus.
Marcus. Marco.
Polo.
Cheers.
Hello.
Hello, Marcus, can you hear us?
I can now.
Okay, yeah.
there
We
we
were
go.
having a conversation and
Yeah,
then you just like
we could hear
started
you.
talking and we were like, wait a minute, what are you doing, bro?
Well,
Uh,
no, I
didn't hear it, but
I
it was
couldn't
a
hear
dead
any of it.
silent for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't hear fucking anything.
I could
Yeah.
hear you.
Avisa
and
like went up this
talking.
whole like speech and then you were just like, I'm going to talk about spies and Elturel. I'm like,
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. Like,
okay.
A good catch, am I?
Yeah.
I thought maybe my
No,
screen was playing back or something, or I turned the volume up.
No. I couldn't hear anything, and then I just heard like a million like disconnected reconnect sounds.
Oh my goodness.
So like apparently on my end, it treated all of you like you weren't even here.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what you said.
You want to re-say what you were saying, Avisa?
I was more or less talking to Bo and saying, we don't leave people to get caught in the crossfire. I don't think they've done anything to deserve being imprisoned here. This is obviously the cultists' work.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like
And-
again, I was more or less responding to the question that Bo had asked about like what got him like locked up in this cell, right?
Mhm.
So these things are related.
Yeah. Yeah. I like just like to cut this down a bit. I want to know if this guy would be willing to help us like arrest them if he's been investigating them. Like
I
with
don't know if he has that capacity.
I don't know, man. He fucking worked for like a wizard guild or whatever.
He kind of like shrugs lightly and he's like, Candlekeep doesn't have political authority in Baldur's Gate, unfortunately, but if a trial were arranged, I would certainly be willing to testify. Being stuck in here these last several days has absolutely ruined my manicure.
I think that once this is all over, I think we should have a conversation and maybe exchange information.
On a personal
We
level,
might
I
have-
hate this guy.
Why?
Yeah,
He
Uh,
is?
On a personal level, I hate this guy. On like an intrigue level, I love him.
Yeah, he's
This dude who's willing to just rot in a jail cell over his manicure and a goatee.
I want you to understand, I actually have a handout I should show you guys.
Oh my god.
Bro.
He literally looks like Jafar.
Right?
Yeah, like it's the whole vibe. Like,
See, his face with that goatee, right? I just
Mhm.
honestly picture someone pulling his head back and using it like a sword. Like, oh my god, let's go! Ah!
ha!
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
trying to do. I'm trying to get him to come and help us at
His-
this point because he's clearly got some kind of ability. If he's been like poking about down here,
His headbutt
Right.
deals slashing damage.
like, I'll like straight up say to him, like, I'll let you out if you help us, like, finish or bring an end to like, what's her face, Van Humper.
Thalamra.
Oh, Talamra.
Thalamra Van
Yeah.
Tamper.
Van
Yeah, he
Humper.
doesn't want to bring it into. He doesn't want to bring it into Tymora.
No,
You know
Bo
what I mean.
doesn't.
Oh, well. Oh, did I say Timora?
You did.
Freudian slip.
Truly. Yeah, and he kind of like cocks his head and he looks down at you, Bo, and he's just like, "Help you bring an end to it. What, you want me to fight?"
yes,
Well,
Hmm.
we are
you can
heading into a
arm-
fight, and we've secured the top house, and we're just trying to clear out the bottom.
Excellent. If you can arm me, I do have a small amount of ability to engage in battle.
I mean, okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, again,
Meaning he wants
from-
a sword, like, I guess.
Yeah, he would be quite willing. He would be amenable to helping you if you provide him with a short sword or a long sword or daggers or any kind of bladed weapon that he is familiar with.
I mean, I've got.
And
a
also,
dragonborn
let him
short
out.
sword. I mean, yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. I'll let him out and give him a fucking sword,
Yeah,
and then turn my back instantly.
You let him out and you hand him the sword, and he kind of like takes it and he like does that thing where he like tests the weight and then he looks down the edge of the blade to make sure it's sharp, and then he like swings it a couple of times and like throws it from hand to hand and like flips it around and like clearly is like incredibly adroit at handling bladed weapons.
Like for flavor, I gave him the dragonbone short sword that I
Yeah.
stole off the like Tiamat cultist people.
Yeah, and he like looks at it like very approvingly, and he's just like, "Ah, this artifact is fascinating. Where did you find it?"
Baldur's Gate, man, you can find anything here. Fuck.
Yeah, and he kind of like gives you a look where he's like, "I don't believe you," but he's not gonna push you on it.
Nah, big shrug. So, do you know anything about this chick in the other cell?
And then we'll go over and
Yeah, and she's still like kind of giving you like the pleading like puppy dog eyes, and he's
Oh.
like,
I've just been sitting here staring at her ever since the guy refused to give me his goatee.
right, and she's just been staring at you, just repeatedly, just being like, "Please let me out. I don't want to die here." Like the whole time this other conversation has been going on, and I'm assuming Vert is like stone and has just been unmoved by this.
Correct.
she's just gonna ask, "Okay, are you having fun unnerving people?"
Hmm? What? Oh, yes, the child.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, she looks like
forgot
she's
she was
probably
there.
like 14 or 15.
And then she'll turn to the girl and ask, "Are you well? Are you unhurt?"
They haven't done anything to me yet, but it's like he said there were others here, but they took them and they never came back.
Are you
And
from
what?
Elturel?
No. I live here in the gate. I'm part of the Thoyan Hune family.
And
Which-
why are you here?
I think they're trying to use me as political leverage against my family.
Insight check! Oh, fuck.
I guess I can assist with that.
Sure, you can also make an insight check if you would like.
Are you... Okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
Yeah, I mean-
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
You both reasonably believe her, or at least she seems to believe what she is saying.
She also, to me, just looks like a terrified 14-year-old child.
Yeah.
That's my point, is that I don't see why a cult would drag a 14-year-old girl down here and then throw her in a dungeon.
Unless her family had something that the Van Thampers wanted.
So,
Such as...
for those of you, and Bo, since you're in the room, the Thoyan Hune family is like one of the ranking like patriarch families in Baldur's Gate, right? Like,
I would know this. Like, I'm guessing.
yeah, you've been here enough that you would recognize the name. You would understand that like the Thoyan Hunes are
like one of the nobles that rule the Baldur's Gate, basically.
They're one of the noble families that gets a vote on whether or not someone gets to be the Grand Duke.
So I guess I'll point out that she's probably here as leverage to get the Lamra, is that her name?
Yeah.
To get her, like, secure her vote. Or whatever she's fucking planning.
Yeah.
So I will just
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nod to this and say, well, let's let her out. We are wasting time. We should rejoin the others.
I'll throw you the keys.
One moment. Do you have a bell?
Face bomb.
What,
I would like a bell.
On me? No. They took all of my things when they kidnapped me from my home. Like, in fact, like, not to put a too fine a point on it, like, not only is she like a scared 14-year-old girl who is locked in a prison cell, she's a scared 14-year-old girl locked in a prison cell who is probably like wearing her nightgown.
Whatever. Whenever she gets out, like one of these.
Do you hold up the bell that you got from Duke Portier?
Yes.
That has like the engraving on the side of it?
Yes.
Yeah, and she leans against the bars like wide-eyed, and she's just like, "Oh, do you work for the Duke?"
Yeah, why not?
Sure, why not?
She's like, "Oh, thank goodness, I'm going to be rescued."
At this point,
yes.
San is just she's out of patience for this. She's gonna go unlock the door.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm going to ask the guy that I freed from prison. So what is your name anyway? Like, never did catch that.
Philaster Fisk.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem to mind repeating himself. In fact, he seems to like saying his own name, and he's just got this big, like, scuzzy, like, smile on his face where he's just like, "Yes, I'm quite dashing, aren't I?"
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Joel, calm down.
I mean, I've got the face for it.
And yeah, like the girl, you let her out, and she immediately like jumps at you, Siani, and just like hugs you, and she's just like, "Oh, thank you."
Slide is not a hug person. She's going to allow it, but she's going to go like stiff as a rock and just sort of awkwardly pat her back.
Right, and she kind of like leans back and realizes that you're kind of uncomfortable about it, and she like coughs, and like her face like flushes, and she like takes a step away from you, and she's like, "I'm sorry, and just I was so worried that I was gonna die down here."
She's gonna nod and just sort of smile and say, "I understand. This has got to be terrifying for you. Do you want me to lead you out of here?"
Is there any... There's something. When they kidnapped me, I think they stole some things from my family's vault.
Where did they put it?
Family's vault.
Somewhere here, I would assume.
Riches? Magic?
In the prison, or?
I don't know what all is down here. I just, if the kidnappers are hiding here somewhere, perhaps they've kept the goods. I know that I have a suspicion that they might have stolen my family's shield, which is the symbol of the knightly order that we are heads of. Which again, for you, Bo, the Thoyan Hune family is like part of and officiators of a group known as the Knights of the Shield. They
Why not Knights of the
are
Round?
So you mean
Knights of the
the
Shield.
not just the shield, it's the shield. Like
Knights of the Shield.
Isn't that a
And-
little on the nose? Isn't that kind of like blacksmiths of the anvil?
I'm sure.
Yes.
But they are purported to be like paladins of some talent who like are divinely inspired in their purpose and like worship or have rituals relating to some sort of celestial being that they're not very specific on, like to people that are outside of the order. It's very like a Freemason kind of situation.
hmm.
The
But-
shield.
Oh,
The
But
shield
that
decides who
is-
stays and who will go. I have been chosen.
but she suspects, long and the short of it, that like not only was she kidnapped as part of this like political intrigue, but she thinks that maybe these cultists might have also like broken into the family vaults and stolen the shield. Because if they have the shield as leverage, then they basically have control of her family and their order, which is a great way to guarantee that they vote for Thalamra to be the next Grand Duke.
yeah.
So,
Alright, cool. So let's get the fuck out of here.
what you're asking us then is you want us to look for the shield. Yes?
Yes, and I would hope to perhaps see it returned, or at least taken out of the hands of these foul creatures, if nothing else.
Oh, it'll be taken out of the hands, all right, and put right into the meat shield's hands.
Right? Like, but like, so
Please
wait,
give
you
that
want
woman
to you want to
something
come
nice.
along? Is that what you're saying? Like,
I don't know how to fight.
I don't
right?
think
So you
it's
should
wise
get the
for-
fuck out of here.
No
The-
worries.
We can make a promise to look for the shield. We cannot promise that we will find it, but at the very
Or
bare
recover it.
minimum, wouldn't it be safer for you to get out of here for now? It's not safe here.
Right, and she kind of like looks down at herself, like still wearing like her night dress or whatever. And she just kind of like flushes again, and she's like, "No, I agree. I probably should. But do you expect me to run through the streets of Baldur's Gate in my small clothes?"
Would you rather sit in a jail cell in the sewers?
Philaster kind of like leans in and says, "Didn't you say you'd secured the upstairs already?"
Yeah.
We can probably find her something to wear there.
No need. I've got.
That awkward moment when they go upstairs and find piles of clothes that just lie on the ground, a little bit stained.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll just start pulling out. I've got common clothes. I've got butler's clothes. I've got cultist
Oh my
clothes.
God.
I've got. I think I
Oh,
have
the-
a thing of dragon cult.
All
Clothes,
with
too.
fucking bullet holes and bloodstains.
Yeah, I've got like 8 different things of clothes in my. I'll just start pulling clothes out of my.
Yeah,
bag.
she'll find something amongst the offerings to kind of like put on, which are all like obviously too big for her. And she's just like, I don't know that I feel safe going back to my home alone, so perhaps
Will you
I'll
give-
I'll go upstairs and I'll find a place to hide away from the fighting.
She could
Really?
hide with the servants. I'll lead her to the room.
Okay, so you lead her upstairs to take her to the servants.
Damn it,
I mean-
Siani.
Meanwhile, while
What?
Siani is doing that, back in the
Hold on, Marcus. I was gonna trade. I was gonna have Kilgore escort her home in exchange for a bell.
no.
This is 2 bells you have robbed me of.
I'll get you a dab bell.
Okay.
So meanwhile, in the north hallway, while this is happening, Lucina, Rhea, you've investigated the meat locker. There are still further doors along the path. What would you like to do?
I will move onwards and see if I can poke my head in this door.
Okay. So you open the door slightly. You look inside. It appears to be a dining room of sorts. 2 wooden trestle-style tables with benches stand in the middle of the room, each of which is brightly lit by 6 tall wrought iron candlesticks spaced along the walls. Each candlestick stands 6 feet high and has 9 lit candles at the top of it.
Okay. So I'll turn to Lucina and Rhea and just go, I see another room over there. This one looks empty. Should we carry on down here or go this way?
If there's nothing to do in here, then we might as well carry on to the next room.
All right.
Okay. And then we'll just carry on.
So
You missed one, Ray. There's one over here.
yeah, I will say as you
there is a
cross
front, yeah.
as you reach this area, this particular set of doors, iron double doors, have infernal runes carved into the arch door frame. Characters who could speak infernal or read it understand that the runes say, "That which falls can rise again." The doors themselves depict horrifying visages of souls being tormented in the pits of hell.
Let's take a long breath and just like, oh dear. Well, I think we found what we were looking for.
I think you might be right. Shall we, maybe take a peek inside?
Ray has a long pause and just like, unsure. Fuck it. I will try and sneak a peek inside.
Give me a... Let's see here. You had a decent stealth. I'll let it ride.
Okay.
He had a crit, I think.
Yeah, he had a crit. So you are able to like open the door just like a crack, and as soon as you like basically break the seal on the double doors, you hear the sounds of like chanting, like in infernal, coming from inside the room, like droning in religious call and response repetition. There is a loud voice that booms out phrases in infernal, and then 4 lesser voices that repeat back and answer with additional phrasing. You and for you, Lucina, because I believe you can understand infernal, like
Yes.
you get bits and pieces of it, and it seems to be some sort of like ritual of dedication to like the Dukes of Avernus, right? Like consecrating their souls in the name of like the Dukes of the Nine Hells and the service to the Blood War and the continued conflict against the Abyss. It's a whole ass thing. The more you open the door, I think, let's see here. I'll just give you the box text here. 2 rows of tall wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot-tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a longsword stands atop the dais in the south of the room. A 6-foot-tall fiend, bristling with spines, stands before the statue, glaring at 4 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room, their faces hidden behind their golden devil masks. 9 tapestries depicting each of the 9 layers of hell adorn the walls of this horrifying temple.
How far away are they from the door?
They are... Like, the back row is 15 feet from the door.
Okay. More importantly, could I tell roughly how far away they were?
I mean... In
Don't even
theory,
think about it, Ray.
Do it.
Don't you fucking do it.
Do it.
Because I'm going to turn to the mom and I'm just going to go, listen, we know the cultists are bad. We know they're clearly in this room. We don't know how many there are, and we have to regroup with the others. So they're in the middle of a ritual. We don't know what it's for. I say I use this and I just sort of flick up the ball. Be the force. and I launch it at them, and we fucking run.
Do it.
Or why not? That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Is that the one that encloses them in an impenetrable
Yeah.
wall?
It's the
Nice.
one that'll
Okay.
trap them in a Pokeball for like a minute or something.
Okay.
Perfect for interruption.
I thought you were gonna shatter them.
No,
Yeah, so
no, I'm
that
holding
first.
that. I've only got so many. So it does. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed on a DC 15 Dex save throw or take 5d4 damage. The sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creature that failed to save is completely trapped inside the sphere.
Interesting. Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Before you make your entire decision, I will move this door so that you can actually see what's in the room.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, what's Rhea's response to this?
Have a
I
look
mean,
at-
she wants this cult
got-
to get fucked, right?
She's got the
Like,
1,000-yard stare right now, man.
So much blood.
So you've got this gentleman at the far end of the room, like he is the one clearly like leading and conducting this ritual, and then you have like
Oh yeah, he's
He's
So
not doing well.
realistically, I'd have to throw it here, and I could hit all 4 of them.
yeah, you could
can't-
nail all 4,
It's either
but
I
you
nail,
wouldn't get him.
It's either I nail 4 of them, or I nail the 3 down here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 4 is a good option. Fuck. This is gonna be one hell of a fucking round. And you guys are all the way around there. You're not too far away. I mean, you're still like good few
I
feet
mean,
away.
if this goes into initiative, they are
Well,
like technically Siani went upstairs.
that's
Or
true.
or is it the process of going upstairs, and the rest of them are like minimum like 240
rounds.
feet away? So that's like
So it's a fair
3
distance,
rounds.
yeah.
that's
you-
2 rounds of like double like hauling ass, or more, or 4 rounds of hauling ass. Like
I've got 70, so
4
that's like
rounds of hauling
just
ass.
over 3, yeah.
Mm,
yeah.
okay, maybe not so good an idea. The thought was there, but you know.
No, I mean like here's the thing. Don't let me dissuade you if you think it's the thing that you would do in character, right? Like Rhea will back you.
Characterly, right? He's seeing
Rhea
that-
will back
he-
you up on this play.
Yeah, he's
I think
seeing
it's a
that
good
there's
idea.
cultists. They're doing rituals. We know cultists doing rituals are usually very fucking bad. So we want to interrupt them as soon as we can. The unfortunate
Yeah.
thing is we don't know how many more of them there are.
Do it and fall back. We know at least this hallway's clear, because we've been down here.
True. Aye, fuck it. I'm gonna chuck the bead of force right in the middle.
Yes. Chaos. Sorter. Mayhem. Yeah.
Let's see here. Beto Force. Good times.
This is the part where they all pass the fucking check.
Or the glorious outcome where they all fail the check and just end up as a meatball.
God, I wish I was there.
You wish
We
you
should
were
never
there.
split the party again, just so that I can have my.
Roll the nat 1 on this throw. Oh my god.
You can use the action to throw the bead of force up to 60 feet. The bead that explodes and is destroyed. Each creature within a 10-foot radius must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 5d4 points of force damage. So they just have to make a save. There's no attack roll involved. Alright, so I'll start with this gentleman here. Dexterity saving throw. Succeeds.
Oh my god.
This gentleman here succeeds.
Oh.
This gentleman here succeeds.
Jeez, oh man,
And
let's
this
just get
gentleman
it.
here
Yay!
one of them fails at least. Okay, so go ahead and roll me 5d4. Okay, cool. 17. So
That's actually really good. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good, man. Fuck no.
Any creature that failed to save and is completely in the area is trapped in the sphere. Creatures that succeed on the save or are partially in the area are pushed away from the center of the sphere until they are no longer inside it. Okay, hang on. Each creature within a 10-foot radius where the bead landed must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 4 points of damage. Okay, so this is saved for nothing. And then they're
If they save, they get knocked
pushed
back.
out of the area. So basically, like, these three are like thrown against the walls by this explosion. This guy gets like sucked to the middle and then just like and then like this 10-foot sphere is just filled with like a small like puddle of like viscera and blood and gore and bone chips, just kind of like sloshing around in an invisible sphere that now occupies the center of the room.
Delightful.
Fucking run, bitch!
And yeah,
Fucking Ray pulping things. He's got some fucking serial killer vibes going on today.
yeah, like that. This here, he's dead. And then the devil at the far end of the room just like lifts his finger and like points at the open doorway, and he's just like, "You would dare interrupt our consecrated rites, my children? You know what you must do." What are you doing in response? Are you running?
I'm just gonna throw 2 middle fingers up and go, "Fuck your cult! Run!"
Or I run. Are any of them in my blender circle?
They are not, unfortunately.
Boo. Okay.
I mean,
Are
we
we
could
running?
stand there and we could put them in the blender circle.
So here's what's gonna happen now. Where is my initiative?
Do they at least get like a surprise round of movement away?
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you cheese it, like, and run away. But I'm about to make some real fucking initiative moves here.
You're about to ruin this man's whole career.
Let me just do this real quick before we do anything else, so that I know how bad it's gonna be. Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad.
Gonna monitor them here, cultists.
Still lower than 2 things there, though. Fuck. 3 things.
Are we all in initiative now?
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, for you guys to continue acting, though you aren't aware of the fact that something has gone on the other side of the dungeon, I would like for everyone to be in initiative, and then I'll just have you guys, like, do whatever you're doing when your turn comes up, right?
Okay.
And at this point, like, I'm assuming, Siani, I'm gonna move Satir, like, off the map, because you've taken her upstairs, and I'm gonna have you like you're coming back down the stairs from having taken her upstairs to meet.
I can just see me leading her through all the fucking blood instructions and like try not to think too hard about that.
Yeah.
Oh, disregard
No,
the
they are,
stakes. They're friendly.
No, there, dear.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, let's see here.
Those were some really good initiative rolls. Holy shit.
And then can I get a roll from you, Siani, as well?
Of course.
Just so I can get
Put your token first.
everyone. Okay. Sort descending, and then let me re-put Lucina's Spirit Guardians after her, and Siani's after Siani.
Don't forget about old Fisky Boy.
Oh yes, and Philaster. Motherfucker! I rolled a 1. He's in your aura.
Oh no!
He stabs himself with the sword I just gave him. Ha! No, protect me.
Yes. I mean, what bad can really happen on an initiative roll?
You know what happens is like you let him out of the cell and you guys are starting to leave the room, and like somewhere the universe realizes that a conflict has started, and he takes a step and his sandal snaps and he trips and falls prone.
Nice.
It's kind of like what happened to Ray during that one battle in the alley when his pants fell down.
Oh my god.
So he is fallen down. Okay, so, Ball, you don't know that there's a fight going on, but you are the one at the top of the initiative. You watch as Philaster, like, windmills and falls on his face.
Starting to
Man,
have second thoughts about this guy.
I'm having some serious second thoughts about you, dude. I mean, I guess I'll help him up. Can I do that?
Sure. You spend your action helping him to his feet, and he's just like, my apologies, my sandal seems to have snapped. That's unusual. I have high quality clothing. This is very unlucky.
Bad luck, I guess.
It's weird, man. They
Oh,
come a
now
lot.
he's got like sewer squidge between his toes.
Oh, I know, it's
Come
the worst.
across a lot of bad luck. I guess I'll move my 35 foot to there. That would be.
Okay. Cool. So, Odious, the devil on the dais, just continues, and he's like, my children, you know what you must do. Also, like I said, you guys can get one move, like, before, like, the initiative started, so if you and Lucina and Rhea
5,
want to
10,
have moved
15,
30
20,
feet,
25, 30. Yeet!
unless Lucina wants to hold the door and wait for people to run into her spirit guardians.
Actually, that's not a bad plan. I think I will just hold action here to attack until they come out.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. And yeah,
yeah.
he just continues, and he's like, my children, throw open the portal to hell, do as you must, flesh, become gateway, and like, he's just starts chanting in Infernal, right? So, that's all he does on his turn.
Oh boy.
Is that all? Wow. It's dripping with foreshadowing. But
You heard that, and most of that was in Infernal, Lucina. Does this change your thoughts on the situation?
I will turn around and shout at Rhea and Ray that, hey, he's summoning things, so we should probably get the rest of the party here. Like, now.
Oh boy. I thought it would help stop summoning things, but, well. I tried.
Oh.
I mean, the only thing getting rid of a summoner does is make the summoning time a little longer. Right?
Yeah, to an extent. What the funny thing is that, like, it would have helped
if
if he had killed all of them.
Yep. And god damn it, I did try. Come on.
But yeah, are you just gonna hold position while you tell the others, or tell your friends to go get the others?
Yep.
Okay. Do you? I guess I'll ask you. Do you want to push open this other like half door here so that you have a more clear view into the room?
Nope, I'm just gonna keep my happy ass right here and wait for them to walk into the kitten blender.
Okie dokie. Alright, your spirit guardian sticks down. Rhea, like, is kind of, like, torn between looking at you, Ray, and looking at Lucina, and she's like, we need to get the others, but we can't just leave Lucina here. Something bad might happen to her. I can't let that happen.
It's okay, Rhea. You do you. I'll go get the others.
And she nods, and she is gonna trot back over, like, draw her sword and draw her shield, and she moves over to stand on the other side of the door with her weapons at the ready, and she's just like, I'm not going to leave you behind.
You're such a dear child, Rhea. Thank you.
Truly the best meat shield.
Yeah, and she kind of like glances in through the door as the cultists kind of stand from where they had been thrown to the floor, and Rhea has a very clear view of it as this happens, and I think, Lucina, from your perspective, you see the horror of what is happening in the room reflected in the expression that Rhea makes as she looks in and sees what's happening. As for the audience here, each of the cultists, as they stand, they reach into their robes and they draw out this kind of like obsidian blackened dagger. And one by one, the three survivors each plunge the blade into their own hearts, and then turn it like you would turn a key in a lock.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And one by one, as like the life slips out of their expressions, and they begin to like teeter backwards, falling onto the ground, these rips, screaming voids in the fabric of reality itself, rimmed by hellfire, tear open into the material plane, and through them, one after another, step three individuals who are clad in fire blackened armor that is like stapled or bolted to the skin of the creature that is wearing the armor, and they are completely sealed inside of it to the point that you cannot see any facial detail, any skin, like nothing is showing through. But Rhea and the audience can tell that the armor that they're wearing is the same style of armor as her knightly order, now corrupted by the fires of hell.
Oh, shit.
And I will just
That's so
move these
brutal.
boys to the token layer, and I will kill these cultists because they are very dead.
I tried. Maybe I should have just done the fucking shower.
Uh,
I didn't want
and
to
yeah,
waste it.
for the sake of the audience, like, you know, very. But that's what they're going to do, and their initiative. They will replace. I just wanted to have them appropriately on the
Taken
initiative
over.
tracker as their name, but they will just take the spot of the cultists in the initiative tracker because the cultists are all dead now. And they just arrived, so they cannot do anything other than push into this reality. And like Ray, you probably hear them. You're close enough. You hear them arrive through these screaming portals with this sickening pop into this layer of reality. So that's fun.
Nice.
Vert, on the other end of the dungeon, what are you doing?
There's been some screaming in Infernal, right?
Yeah, you probably hear like distant echoing of screaming, and you probably like your demon sense is probably tingling a little bit.
Okay. Can I like maybe make a perception check to
Sure.
Roll out.
That's
Ha- ha-
brutal, man.
had to do that first.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's totally brutal.
Oof, that's not good.
I mean, it's somewhere down here. It's somewhere to the north. More than that, you are somewhat unsure because of the kind of reverberative and echoing nature of the tunnels.
Okay. Well, I was gonna try and go down the creepy hallway over here, but I don't know anything about that creepy hallway, and I don't have time to. Oh, geez. I don't have time to suss it out. So that is as far as I can get.
Okie dokie. Ray, what's the plan, my man?
Actually, hold on.
Oh, do you have a bonus action thing you wanted to do?
I do have a bonus action. That might be useful here. So, because this lasts up to a minute. But if I do that, I'll lose my hunter's mark. So hold on, let me make sure to see if this is a bonus action. Where is it? This one. Nope, it's an action. I'm done.
Okay. Ray, what's the plan, my man?
Um. Hmm. There's a couple of things I can do here. The biggest thing is I need to get the party's attention to quickly come here fast. Um, I'm thinking major image you basically allows me to project an image and it seems completely real, including sounds, smells, and temperatures, right?
I think.
That's just what it reads as. It seems completely real,
Sure.
including sounds, and appropriate to the thing you depict.
Sure. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
can I use a major image to create a cannon that fires? To make a loud noise.
Sure, I guess, but I mean, I will give you the kind of like a gimme on this one of like you make a noise that loud, it is unclear what all you might attract because as you have previously pointed out, you do not know how many cultists there are or where they are all
This
located.
is true, but I'd say the fact that we're about to have murder demons on our ass is kind of important.
I mean, that's fair. Like I'm establishing the stakes as I talked about earlier, right? Like
Well, the range is 120 feet, right?
sure.
So,
The range at which you can deposit your illusion is 120 feet. If you fire off a cannon with realistic cannon sounds in an underground tunnel network, people are going to hear that from like a pretty long distance away.
what if I just made it a person that was screaming really loud? And
Or
then,
like around the corner over here, just like a version of yourself being like, "Hey!"
yeah, just screaming and that
I'd
actually
probably
makes
put the
more
ambience.
sense because
Yeah.
there are people in the cells and obviously there are cultists.
Yeah, that
So
would probably feel better than I can.
yeah, okay, let's go with that. And
Yeah.
I can only do them where I can see. So I'll put a projection of myself here, and I'm going
Right.
to amp up the volume on it to scream it down the hall.
So yeah, ahead of you in the hallway, then Vert and I guess Baugh for that matter, like you see Ray just like suddenly like up here out of thin air, just like standing there at the corner and just like starts yelling like what do you have the illusion say like hey there are devils over here or
No, it's gonna be oh god, it's horrible! Oh god!
right and it's really loud like he's yelling through a bullhorn at you right like I think is what we're going for here amping
Yeah.
the volume way up
Yeah, to get their attention.
so yeah I think now Vert it is pretty clear where the problem is located.
And for my bonus action, I will use. Oh, I don't have any inspiration. Oh no.
Oh no.
You could give yourself inspiration.
No. Yeah,
He's out of
bardic
bardic
inspiration. Totally out.
Oh,
For the record, the other option was I was going to use performance creation to make something, and then that would go around the corner and get their attention. But yeah, it turns out I didn't have any of that either. I'm all out. Fuck, I don't know what I can do for my
Control
bonus.
for that. Try
All
to-
I can do is just go behind Lucina and just say, well, that'll get their attention. They're only just down the hall that way.
Let's hope. All right, Siani, it is your turn. You hear what sounds like a Ray yelling really, really loudly in the hallway outside of this basement.
Oh god, this is exactly what I was worried about. And so she's gonna start running 30 and I can double move, so I think I could get to about where the dead cultist is.
Fair enough. Just
with a double move.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Oh, you heard it too.
Oh, yes. It's kind of hard not to hear.
Blaster comes running out, stops next to you, Bo, and he's just like, "Who is that? Why are they screaming? What's going on?"
Oh, it's
We
our
have
friend.
trouble.
He seems to have found another point of investigation. Maybe you should go and check it out.
Yes, well, allons-y then.
Whatever, Fritzo.
It is back to you, Master Ball.
The double move.
Double move. Double move.
Wrong, that's fine. Oh.
I got the map
Press-
zoomed out
press
like
down
so
there.
far so I can keep track of everybody at this point.
Oh, that'll be me.
Alright. Odious. Can use Hurl Flame twice. So he is going to throw Flame at Rhea because he can kind of see her around the corner there.
At the party, they said. It'll be fine, they said.
Oh, you should never trust them when they say that.
As always, remember ABK.
Did you leave the child in the pool of blood upstairs?
Don't you know
She's
you
with
never
the
split the
servants.
party?
She
Okay.
might be having nightmares for a few weeks, but
Well, it's nothing we haven't done to Rhea.
Rhea's got her shield out. That's terrible, but true. Rhea's got her shield out. She's got her back pressed against the wall, so she has effective cover. So that makes her armor class is effectively 21
Damn.
for the purpose of this barbed devil hurling fireballs at her.
Oh no. Cat, come
Neither of which hit. So yeah, you just see like gouts of flame like fly out through this doorway, and Rhea like ducks back and kind of puts her shield up, and it's just like she kind of like shrieks and squeals a little bit as the fire like licks across the surface of her shield, and she's just like, "Oh God!"
Not again.
I like to imagine she's sitting there going, why does this always happen? Why have I been stuck with these guys? Why are these goddamn cultists here? Ah!
Why is this happening to me, Lucina? Someone's throwing fire at your baby.
1 second, I'm seeing what I can do to fuck him up.
On the point of Rhea, where you see one night she ran into Vert and Bo in an alleyway, and it just went all downhill from there.
We already fucked her up.
Mentally, clearly.
Oh, the things we have done to this poor child.
I mean, to be honest, you've done the worst of it. But
How did I do the worst of it?
I think Vert giving her permission to murder by saying sometimes you just gotta kill a bitch is perhaps been the worst thing that's happened to her so far.
Listen,
that's a lot worse than just getting fucking bodies splattered right next to you, like covering you in gore head to toe. Surely that's not scarring.
Do not corrupt the paladin, please.
Yeah, corrupt the paladin.
listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay?
Look, that's
Before I get out,
you.
take that fucking paladin of vengeance off, right?
At least it's not like old D&D where if you changed alignment or did things against your creed, you just lost all of your powers.
Oofed.
Okay. I'm a little bit limited, so I'm going to pop over here and targeting this one right here, I am going to Sacred Flame.
This one right here in the front.
Front left.
Okay, cool. All right. The infantry devil will attempt to make a dexterity saving throw. He will fail.
Yeah.
So, can I get you to make me a perception check, please, Lucina?
Sure.
Oh, no.
Actually, you know what? Your passive perception is high enough that I'm just going to give you this. So your sacred flame, like let's go over this again in our narrative. It is like a black flame that descends from on high and licks across the surface of the enemy. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, as that happens, you see the fire kind of like cut into, like it lashes against the armor that the infantry devil is wearing, and like it gets in through these small like gaps and cracks in the armor, and you see like the kind of like heat haze like emit out from this being, and like you notice the same thing happens to the other two.
Ooh.
Oh.
What?
Well, now.
as
So
as
you-
though as though what wounds one wounds them all.
They're connected. It's all
This is
connected.
Good
What do the
to
numbers mean, Mason?
know.
Now you're thinking with portals.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm fucking off back over here.
Oh, it's Sacred Flame. Do 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 do. Oh fuck.
Interesting. So yes, it is now Rhea's step up to the plate, and she kind of like looks across at you, Lucina, having cast the spell, and like maybe she saw that kind of like look of realization in your eyes, and she just kind of makes that like, what's going on, like motion at you, like please explain, like this is horrifying.
You wound one, you wound all.
she kind of like nods, and like she thinks about it for a second, and she's like, so if we hit them hard enough, it'll wound them all.
Yep.
Yeah, and she kind of like looks around the corner, and she's like, should I, and she like holds up the sword, like, you want me to go, like,
Mm. I'm worried about sending you in there by yourself right now.
Let them come to you.
Yeah, I think that would be safest. We can siphon them into the hallway through the door here.
right? And she's like, okay, and she thinks about it for a second, and she's like, fuck it, and she like puts her shield on her back and like chokes up on the longsword with both hands and just like holds it up, like the first person that comes through that door, she's just gonna like fucking whack them, right? Like
Good plan.
that is her plan. Okay, so I need to check on Spirit Guardians. Okay, so let's see here. Cast a spell, you designate yada yada yada. Effective creature speed is halved in the area. And when a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there, it must make the wisdom saving throw. Okay, that is all I needed to know. I am gonna go ahead and remove this door because they are going to try to open it. But yeah, so Rhea kind of like Rhea can see it, and so the audience can see it. Like all of the devils like kind of move as one, right? Like all of their movements are like fluid and coordinated, and like when one of them begins moving, like all of them are moving, and they move with like speed and purpose towards the door, which means that like at this point this one enters the Spirit Guardians and this one has entered the Spirit Guardians. So please give me the report so that I can have them all make the saving throw.
7. It's a DC 15 wisdom.
Okay. Because Spirit Guardians is cool.
That makes me sad, that roll.
I know,
Yeah.
but something's better than nothing.
That makes me happy. So does that.
Okay.
Have
So.
that one.
Just checking something on this. So, I'm just gonna, since you've kind of like perceived this already, I'm gonna put this in the chat to give away the game, just so I can show you what the situation here is, Lucina. So, a battle line infantry devil combines its hit points with an assigned unit of its brother devils within 300 feet, creating one pool. If the pool is reduced to 0, then all contributing battle line infantry devils die. If a battle line infantry devil moves more than 300 feet from its unit, divide the hit points, etc., etc., etc. Additionally, when a battle line infantry devil and one or more of its brother devils make a saving throw against the same effect, they have advantage and all use the highest result among them.
Oh, snap!
Oh.
Oh!
I mean, at least one of them fails, so they all still get hurt.
No, no, like that.
They all take.
Oh,
They-
right,
they-
so they take the highest roll between them all. Right.
Yeah, they will all still take some damage, but they essentially all make the save, so they'll all take half.
Right. So they end up with like super advantage, like roll fucking 3 times and take the highest.
But even then, like all 4 of them are still gonna each take 4 from like. So basically, they like net wind up taking 12 to the whole like creature's pool of hit points. So, like you're still doing a significant amount of damage to them, just like slightly less than you would have thought, right?
No, something's better than nothing.
Right. And then they kind of like move up to this point. At which point, like, did you hold? Oh no, you came over and you Sacred Flame, so you don't have an
Yeah.
action held. Rhea
No.
does. So as soon as like this guy appears in front of her, Rhea is gonna swing. And she is gonna 2-hand swing on this motherfucker. And unfortunately, like, the devil, like, just kind of, like, turns and puts up his shield and deflects the sword blow. And, like, you can see it, like, the shields that they're wearing have, like, the crest of, like, the rampant horse on the field of fire that is, like, the Hell Rider insignia, like, on the shield, but it's, like, peeled and cracked and burned away as though the armor has been exposed to just constant, like, heat and fire. And it deflects the sword with like its shield, and then he is going to try and shield bash Rhea in response. And he is not going to succeed in hitting. Too bad Vert's too far away.
God damn it.
Why? Why you do this?
Meanwhile, the one on the right hand side of the doorway is going to turn, and he is going to try to shield bash you, Lucida, and he is going to miss. And then this third one back here, like, as his bonus action, like, disappears in kind of like a silvery shimmer, and he is going to reappear here, and he is going to try to longsword you. And I don't believe a 14 hits your armor class. So that is their turn. Vert, what would you like to do?
Well, there's not much I can do except keep moving.
Just keep moving.
Just keep running.
running,
Just keep
just
running.
keep
Okay, so with the double move I can get there, which lets me Hunter's Mark this guy.
I'm going to put it on that one.
Yeah.
You also notice that my screaming thing is just an illusion.
You probably run right through the illusion as you round the corner, right? Just
Sweet.
Fucking bard.
That's all I can do!
Okie dokie. Ray, there's a bunch of weird, like, night people, devil things that are swarming out of the room and attacking your friends.
He saw that.
And I can't shatter because 2 people are in the way. So
I would recommend you take a step back.
I'll recommend that they take this.
Oh my goodness. Create a twisting pattern of colors.
Okay, no.
Each creature in the area who sees the pattern. It is each creature.
Can I use my bonus action to say, "Look away, Mom, look away"?
I mean, like, technically the text says each creature in the area who sees the pattern, but that mechanically translates to, are they in the area and have eyeballs?
Okay. Okay. That's fine though, because I can like shake mom and.
Okay, I'm just making the situation clear,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no, that's fine.
What
I was
about
gonna say-
God
I was
damn
going
it.
you can hit yourself with it as well.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot cube, right? So
Okay. So you're probably like putting it like right at the edge of yourself and like covering
basically, yeah.
this whole area. So that'll cover all three of them plus Mom and Rhea. So, and that is a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. So Mom is hypnotized. All right, let me double check something on Rhea. Rhea is
Oh.
hypnotized.
what can roll nat 20s now?
And then all of the devils again are all being hit by the same effect. So the sharing is caring effect falls into play here. All right. Again, as they use the highest amongst them, the 17 is the one that takes.
Because they're still
So
getting an advantage on it, yeah.
yeah, because they're all being affected by it.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm just gonna have to use my bonus action. Can I use my bonus action to prod mom? Just go wake up.
yes, I will let you say that you could use you made the attempt, like the bright hypnotic like rainbow patterns granted to you by your deity swirl through the area, like Lucina and Rhea, who are both inherently good beings, are captivated and overjoyed by them. The devils ain't having none of it.
I tried, okay? I feel like
Isn't-
that's the theme of this sewer system. I tried and
theme
it
of
went
this
horribly
session.
wrong.
It is
I mean,
not Ray's
yeah.
day.
So I wasn't kidding when I said you should take a step back.
Okay, I still have movement, so
Yeah, like with your bonus action to like punch Mom in the shoulder and wake her up, and then step away.
yeah. So
And as
5,
you
10.
step back, this one is gonna take the attack of opportunity because you leave his threatened area.
Okay.
13 doesn't hit you though.
No, it does not.
Okay. I'm gonna delete this red line. That doesn't need to be there. Siani.
Okay, I keep moving. So I could get to about here, I think.
Yeah, seems right.
And I don't think I'm in range to hit any of them.
Any of your spells got big range?
Well, double moving to get there would have been both of your
Oh, yeah,
actions,
yeah,
unless you have a
Yeah.
bonus action you want to throw out, like I don't know, spiritual weapon or something.
Didn't I? Did I? What did the words? Did the one I still had out? Is that still around, or did that go?
Let me check its duration.
I'm assuming it's gone.
Spiritual weapon lasts for a minute, so it probably ran
Yeah.
out by now.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just. I don't have many spells, and I don't want to go crazy at this point.
Sure. Wait and see seems like a fair cop.
This is just. I'm just throwing this out there. But did you know that ostriches can run at like 60 miles an hour?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
You know, halflings
just-
can ride an ostrich pretty well.
Just throwing it out there. You know,
Sounds
case
like
anyone-
somebody's trying to make you be an ostrich.
I just a fun fact.
Okay, and then he, as a bonus action, Philaster is going to cunning action dash again to get around the corner. Philaster's fast. Alright, so top of the initiative order. A new challenger enters the fray.
Oh shit, it's the Duchess.
Oh no.
Okay, let's see here. You go below Siani, but before Philaster. Same with you. Slightly above. Okay, proceed.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Double move. That's it.
Yeah. So, all right. Odious going to step over here. You hear the sound of like scraping stone as Odious, like for the camera's perspective, Odious like pulls aside like one of the tapestries in the temple and like pushes open a hidden door, and he's just like, "Mistress, enemies have breached our sanctum." And so he spends his turn alerting the Duchess to the conflict going on outside.
What a cunt.
Lucina, what you gonna do?
I'm going to step in between them right here for a moment,
Okay.
and I am going to do something that will hopefully damage them as well as wake up Rhea.
Ah, boy.
Thunderclap!
Poor girl. Oh god, that girl just gets
yeah.
used and abused.
Okay, but she's
Alright.
not in range to actually take the damage, but she'll still hear it, and
That's
it'll
true.
scare the
It is
shit out of her, but it'll wake her up.
a very loud noise, like right next to her, like pretty okay as far as these things go. All right. Constitution looking good for you so far. Oh.
Oh,
Womp womp.
On the other hand,
Bullshit.
I will say that it will wake Rhea up, right? Like having like a clap of thunder like literally go off right next to your head. I don't care how beautiful that rainbow is, she's going to feel it, right?
Yeah.
Would she even hear it after 2 shatters within the last hour?
She bought earplugs.
So that explains why she's always shouting so much. Ah, guys, what are we doing?
Right.
Yeah.
I've been characterizing her as wearing earplugs ever since she met you, Ray.
I
From
can
my
just see it the moment she goes into battle with us. The earplugs go in.
What bonus action?
bonus action, I am going to healing word myself because I'm down a little bit.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, that is it for me.
Rhea is definitely gonna try to.
Panic.
I mean, she's gonna try to do something useful, I think. By which I mean she's gonna swing
Bada bada.
on this devil in front of her.
Hey.
And let me just double check something. Okay, so even with this ability, he cannot stop her from hitting. So she is going to seemingly not hit for very much, but
wait, there's more.
but wait, she's a paladin. Oh my god, come on!
Oh.
It is a fiend though, so she does get one extra d8. So
Hey.
okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11. Like she does 11 damage. She does 11 damage to the shared like health pool of like all of the devils. So at the very least, she has made an impact. And then she gets to swing again.
Yeah.
Double attack. I like it.
Unfortunately, that one is not as successful at hitting. Sadly. Alright, so that is her action. She is not going to move because she wants to stay here because Mom is in the in this area. Can I get that Spirit Guardian's, like, report to the chat again, please?
Yes. One moment.
Mom is still the real MVP by still having this fucking Spirit Guardians up. Oh my god. Okay, so wisdom saving throws all around. Okay, so they each save, which means they each take 8.
Yeah.
But that means that there is a combined let's see here.
24.
24.
Yeah, it's a lot. They are whittling down very quickly. The
Fucking
kittens
right,
wouldn't
man.
exist without you, though, Mom. You are the cat, Mom. Vert, it is your turn.
Oakley dokily. We're gonna move up a little bit.
Gonna
So,
move up right here.
I think you're pretty knowledgeable on the fields of devil and demonology. Yes, I believe that we've established this in your background.
Mm-hmm. For instance, I know that it's a Hamatula that we're going up against, the big bad guy.
Oh, the one in the room with all of the
Yeah.
spines. Yes.
Yeah.
This
The barb
one
devil.
here. These three though in this armor, you have never seen anything like this before.
I must have them.
Dead, right?
No.
Dead, right? Nah.
And then I am going to. I was gonna do this, but I will. Oh, this is gonna suck. That's a dex saving throw, isn't it?
Many saving throw.
Mini saving throw.
Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Hang on a second. I need to backtrack for a moment because I had them all make saving throws and take damage, and then I didn't actually take their turns.
Oh, okay, go for it. I haven't actually done anything yet, so that gives me time to reconsider.
Like I just realized that. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't actually do anything. So I will have one of them attack Rhea. He will actually hit her. So Rhea will take 10. And then one of them will attempt to shield bash Lucina. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
However, fuck this guy. Unluck on that.
Oh, you want me to re-roll?
Yep.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
you cry out to Bashaba, unluck on that, and it's like time for the audience, like time rewinds, the shield bash unstrikes you, and then he swings again, and it just misses this time instead. And then the other one is gonna swing on you with his long sword, and roll a 1. But unfortunately, yet again, Bert is not in range. Not in range.
Done in 5 for this session.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Alright, so that was their turns. Now it is your turn again.
Okay, so I think I am going to go ahead and try this. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. 16. Okay, perfect. Lucina, this might suck for you a little bit. I am going to fairy fire at the edge of my range, which will catch literally everyone out there except Rhea. So it'll be this guy. Whoops.
Okay.
It'll be this guy, Lucina, and this guy.
Lucina's getting the fairy fire. And they are not.
Sick of these goddamn spells in this goddamn sewer.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going. If none of them got it and Lucina did, I will
Yeah.
cancel the fairy fire.
You'll just let it go. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just let it go. I was so close. If that one hadn't rolled a 19,
I know, right? Like,
yeah.
literally, it's just like, it's always being the matter of just like a 1.
hmm
Ugh.
Okay, and if that's the case, I will use my bonus action. I was going to Hail of Thorns, but I think the better option here is oh, I can't do that either because that's only 30 feet. I will you know what? I am gonna Hail of Thorns, but I'm not gonna hold it now. It goes for a minute.
Okay.
So I'll just have it ready.
You'll cast it so that the next time you fire, it'll be ready.
Yes.
God, that orb of blood still stays there for like another 8 rounds.
Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking about the beta force in that room. I shouldn't be laughing so much at that, but there's just this fucking spherical, like, clear ball of force full of blood in the middle of this room for like another like 7 or 8 turns. Ray, things are tense. What are you doing?
Things are definitely tense. I don't want to hit Mom again. I feel bad.
Mom's having a day.
A point of your choice within range means that I don't have to see it, correct? I can roughly work out.
Yeah.
What is the spell?
I was just going to shatter, using like one of my last shatters. But I was going to do it here-ish. Or, wait, I'll double check that. 60-foot range, and it's a 10-foot radius sphere. So, if I just double check this. Shit. 10, 10. Yeah, so I'll do it here, and I will just hit those 2, and Mom will be fine.
Hit just these 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me the.
And bam.
Dun, dun, dun,
Wait, no,
dun,
that's
dun,
not
dun.
right. That's fucking. Oh, god damn it. I'm retarded. Right,
I'm retarded. It's Constitution saving throw. Gotcha.
there we go.
All right. So they will both take half, but that means they still both take 8. So like the collective whole will take another 16. So they are looking mighty rough.
Rough.
Can I pulling out a bead from the bag of flesh? Does that?
That is an action.
An action. Okay, that's fine.
That is an action.
Okay. I will use healing word on Mom. Let me double check if I've still got enough spell slots. I do. So I'm gonna cast healing word on Mom.
Thank you.
So a whole 5.
Cool. Gonna move anything? Just gonna stand there.
I'll move probably just a couple of steps back.
Dick flapping in the wind. Okay, so I think from where you're standing, Lucina, you could see as this woman, very severe looking old bird.
Oh my god, it's gender bend men in black, man.
Have I shown you her handout?
Sugar water.
I have not. Show to players. Show to everyone.
Yeah, she definitely wants some sugar water.
Look at her. Like,
Want some sugar water?
You didn't see Men in Black?
I don't
yeah.
remember that
Edgar
part.
from Men in Black. Edgar from Men in Black just being like, sugar water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see her as she emerges from behind that tapestry that the barbed devil was like hollering through, and she's literally like rolling up her sleeves like in the key art, and she sees you standing there in the sewer tunnel surrounded by your storm of spiritual kittens, and she just like punches at the air like 1-2 like a boxer, and an eldritch blast fires out of each of her fists.
What the
What?
Oh no.
I don't like this woman.
10 doesn't hit you,
Oh.
but a 20 does.
Yeah.
Alright. You take 10 points of force damage, and can I get you to make me a Constitution saving throw DC 10 for your Spirit Guardians? Hey! You get to keep your Spirit Guardians.
Good kitty.
Small things in life, I suppose.
But yeah, she's just like, how dare you come into my house and disturb my affairs? And as she's just like barking at you, it's just like, punch beam, punch beam.
Just gonna lean around the walking suits of armor and be like, maybe you shouldn't be such a psycho bitch then.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, and she's just like, I'm going to enjoy skinning you, little girl.
Oh, she is psycho. Never mind.
Psycho. Like, fuck.
It's a psycho vampire freak out.
It
Three for
really
one.
is.
3 for 1 vampire special.
Yeah, it turns out they're all crazy as balls. This is what happens when you're cultists.
That's fair.
Probably also inbred.
No,
Okay,
you
I'll just
know
trust
for a
everyone's
fact
thoughts
that
that-
each of her sons comes from different genetic stock.
That's true. That's fair.
Aye, but everyone
Okay,
knows
but
her brother.
she might be inbred because she's looking a little suspect.
Everyone
there.
knows people who walk about with royalty among them are just fucking inbred.
Yeah,
Listen.
she's looking a little rough.
There might be like 3 different fathers, but it doesn't discount the fact that she's got 3 different brothers.
Fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
I hate that.
Sorry.
All right, Siati, it is your go.
Okay. So, I think I'm just shy if I double move of being able to hit any one of them with Spirit Guardians.
Let's see here. We draw the line. Yeah, you'd end up here.
And I'm pretty sure that falls just like 5 meters shy of my radius.
Yeah, you would be like literally brushing up against them.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do a single 30-foot movement for this.
Okay.
Ostrich time. Ostrich time.
You wouldn't.
Not yet.
I will say, if you transform into the War Ostrich, you will not lose concentration on Spirit Guardians because you've already cast it.
Does everybody love the ostrich?
Unleash the animals!
Because it's hilarious. Like it's the most like ghetto ass looking chocobo.
It really is a ghetto chocobo.
It's a ghetto bow.
I just want a chocobo. Mom, we have chocobos at home. The animal.
The chocobo we have at home.
Listen, if Mom got a chocobo, it would be a fat chocobo.
Wait.
That's fair.
For the like
Actually, that's not.
for the chat. The chocobo
Oh my
we have
God.
at home.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord.
And actually, now that I say it, I realize that's not true because Mom would definitely get a Goobo.
Mom would definitely
Yeah.
get Boo Boo.
Mom loves Goobos, okay? I don't know why.
I love the baby Goobo. He's such a good boy. Anyway, sorry for the distraction, Siani. What are you doing on your turn?
Okay. Okay. Fuck it. If people want the ostrich, they get the ostrich.
Okay, so I will move your token over here for the moment,
Okay.
and I will replace the Siani War Ostrich. Let me add
Jesus Christ, you're
your
the size of the fucking actual
Wait.
sewer.
Fuck yeah.
Don't.
There
Let me
is no
add-
possible way this could go wrong.
let me add your Spirit Guardian aura. Actually, I need to
Famous
move
last
you
words.
somewhere else. I'll move you over there. And then let me just make sure that I've got this token configured correctly. I do not.
He does not.
Because I'm bad at life.
So,
There we are.
alright. And I'm assuming... Huh.
No.
I can't move, because I already moved, right?
Yeah, so like you took your move and then your action like transform you like leap into the air and transform in whatever like magical girl Henshin sequence we get, and out of the bright light comes this ostrich, surrounded by what I presume are now spirit guardians that have transformed from floating snakes into many running birds?
Yeah, pretty much. The other question is if I could still use my... No, that was my bonus action.
So you are not Circle of the Land, so transforming is your action.
Yeah.
So you still have a bonus action. I don't know if you have anything you can do in bird form with your bonus action, but you do still technically have it.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Okay. Thumbs up. Just checking.
No, I'm just thinking like a bunch of cuckoo clocks.
Just a
Surrounding
swarm
the animal.
of swirling cuckoos.
There are no birds everywhere.
This isn't the oldest house.
Alright.
Just ducks everywhere. Rubber ducks.
I was thinking more of the grandfather clocks.
Rubber ducks from the ceiling. Right. Double moving to join the fray. Come many more cultists. Many cultists. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I'll roll him in next turn.
Fly audible and travel.
Do I have any ghoul spells? No, these guys don't have spells, so they will make with the meat shielding. Can't really get any further than that. Look at that densely packed set of targets of opportunity. Alright, and then Philaster is gonna run. He'll bonus action. Dash. Hey, Ray, do you have a dagger on you by any chance?
I can't remember actually. Hang on.
Yeah, check your character sheet. I'm curious if you have a dagger.
Did I take the one back from
Did
the
you?
Duke? Or did we leave him with it? I can't remember.
Oh, the one we covered in liquor? I
Yeah.
imagine he didn't keep it because she wouldn't have let him.
I don't have it in my inventory. Did someone else take it?
I mean, I know you gave it to him and he used it, right?
You let
Or
him
did-
keep it.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay. I
Okay.
couldn't remember. My bad.
So
No, I wasn't seeing it here. I didn't know if I'd forgotten to add it or not, but
I take it you don't then.
no, I don't. Oh.
I mean, I've got like throwing daggers and shit on me.
Okay, so as Philaster like runs past you, then Bo, since you're the one that apparently has like the thrown, you've got like a couple of throwing daggers.
Yeah, I've got dark as well.
Philaster uses his cunning action and like he doesn't roll very good. Because he doesn't technically have advantage, so like a 9 is going to be pretty obvious to notice. But you realize he's like reaching into your pocket and he like pulls a dagger out of your like bag or whatever, and he's like, "I need to borrow this."
Okay. Having more sketchy vibes about you now, though.
And then he runs up here and he's gonna huck a dagger at this guy, that the dagger that he just took from you. And he is actually gonna sneak attack them. And the dagger like flies like arcing through the air, and then he just turns and he like smirks at you, Bo, and does like the finger guns as all three of the devils just like thump 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 like fall and hit the ground.
Alright. That's pretty cool.
It's like, thanks for the dagger.
You owe me a drink.
Sure. What's your poison?
Literally anything.
Ah, man after my own heart.
Every campaign's got to have a love interest.
Yeah. Me and old
Yeah.
fucking Fisky Boy.
I was gonna say, yeah, Bo and the alcohol.
So yeah, like he just steals the dagger out of your bag and then continues running forward and then just like lets it fly and it like buries in the back of one of the devils, and like you see it like it gets into like one of the small like gaps in the armor plate, and like that devil kind of just like suddenly like locks up, and then like the entire suit of armor like clatters to the ground, like armor plates, helmet, shield, sword, and all just like land on the ground as though the beings that were contained inside like have vanished, leaving behind the equipment. And then it happens to the other two as well, as like the damage like spreads out across the combined like gestalt.
So I don't even know that if you damage one, it damages them all. I just see this guy fucking throw a dagger at one and all three of them drop. And I'm like, oh my god, he's a fucking wizard.
And then now it is your turn.
I kind of just want to like jump on my war hostage and battle.
Oh god.
You want to mount up?
Nah, I'll double move up to like here.
Okay.
No. Well. And then I'll bonus action and I'll use the last potion I've got because I don't know.
Drink
I've been
that
burned
potion.
before. 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Drink that potion.
Oh, that's not bad.
Hey, not bad. Alright, so Odious is gonna work his way around the force sphere full of blood.
Mhm.
God, it's so gross every time I say it. And he is gonna hurl flame at Lucina. 13 doesn't hit you. 7 doesn't hit you. Well, that's his turn. It is now your turn, Lucina. There's piles of corrupted Hell Rider armor laying around you at your feet. And in the room in front of you, you see a 6.5-foot tall, like slightly portly, barb-covered devil. And there is a woman who has been punching lasers at you. And meanwhile, down the hallway to the left-hand side of the screen, you will note that there are several cultists that have filed out into the sewer and are approaching you with intense purpose.
Well, I think it is time to advance into this room. So I'm going to come right here so my kittens can attack everything.
Okie dokie.
There's that.
Barb.
And then boo.
And then boo, but yet still, you've probably done the most damage of anybody this session.
Yes, sorry, hold on 1 second. And then I am going to try out a new spell on the Lamra
Okay.
because she's pissing me off.
Agonizing Mark. Till the spell ends, each time you deal damage to the target must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone as its body is filled with torturous agony. Oh
Wow.
no!
This is evil.
Getting real evil on people all of a sudden there, Lucina. You feeling okay?
Well,
I compels you.
it would have been
Shaba.
it would have been great, if people had stopped throwing spells at me.
Bashaba. Bashaba.
Bashaba compels you.
The Beshabite missionary that is Lucina now, secretly down in her heart. Rhea is going to follow you into the room, obviously, because she can't let Mom go alone. Wait, what?
Freya is my favorite child.
I accidentally advanced past her, but it is still her turn. Let me get her character sheet back out. I mean, Rhea's definitely like your most loyal child, right? I'm gonna make her a quick. I need to alter her character sheet slightly real quickly. Let's see here. I'm going to check her Divine Smite power just to make sure that I'm using this correctly before I do something ridiculous. Divine Smite. Starting at 2nd level, when you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can expend 1 spell slot and deal radiant damage to the target. In addition to the weapon's damage, the extra damage is equal to 2d8 for a 1st level spell slot plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than the first to a maximum of 5d8. The damage also increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend to a maximum of 6d8. Cool. Alright, well. Put that here. Unclear. Okay, yeah, cool. She is gonna swing on Odious. She has advantage because of the flanking. That is going to miss, unfortunately. She does get it. She does have 2 attacks. That one's gonna hit. And she is gonna spend another spell slot. And she is gonna Divine Smite. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Rhea, why?
Oh no.
That's not a d20.
That's another natural one though, in regard.
Yeah, but it's not a,
no,
but it's not a, but it's not a d20.
Is
It's
it?
actually
Double
two natural
one.
ones if you hover over it. It's 113 for her damage there.
Oh, that's depressing.
I know, dude. But still, 10 damage that this demon or devil can in no way soak. So, like, at least he's got that going, or she's got that going for her. Vert, the devils have fallen apart before your very eyes, but now the hallways are filling with cultists, and your friends are filtering into the room to the south.
Okay, so I have a mechanical question.
Yes.
I have God damn it, now I forgot the name of the spell.
Hail of Thorns.
I have Hail of Thorns prepped, right? From my last thing.
Right.
Is it possible for me to cast Zephyr Strike and not hold concentration on it while having concentration on Hail of Thorns? Because like Hail of Thorns is already up, right? And I want to use Zephyr Strike to increase my movement speed, right? But they're both technically concentration spells.
Right. Unfortunately, the way Hail of Thorns is worded is that the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, so you are concentrating on having the magical like thorn ball or whatever like embedded in your ammunition until that is met. So if you cast another concentration spell before you hit someone with a ranged attack to trigger Hail of Thorns, you lose the Hail of Thorns.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can do that. And let me check my range. God damn it, they're just out of range. I mean, they're not out of range, but they're out of range. You know what I mean?
You don't get sharpshooter. Do you know that shit? You don't get sharpshooter. You don't know the long range thing. Like,
wait a minute, you're right. I do have sharpshooter. Why isn't it in my fucking thing?
Oh yeah,
it's not with my other gun stuff. Man, I'm so fucking idiotic. I should have just taken the shot last time then. Jesus fucking Christ. So I guess I will still move up because why not?
Sure.
But
I mean,
yes, I'm gonna Hail of Thorns. I'm gonna shoot at this guy in particular, right in the middle of everybody. Yeah, and
which guy? This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I think I will sharpshooter it just because I have no reason not to. Because even if I don't hit him, I get to keep the spell.
Sure.
Huh?
Oh no.
I mean, the first one at minus. What is it? Minus 5?
Minus 5, yeah.
Okay, so that would still be a 20. So that first hit still hits that dude.
Okay, cool. That means that they all take 20 plus Hail of Thorns is an extra D10. It is an extra D10, and they have a dexterity saving throw.
Well, no, he
takes 20.
He takes 20.
And then everybody else
the Hail of Thorns damage.
Yeah, which is 7.
Okay, and is there a
dexterity
saving throw?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
On a failed or half as much on a successful one. Okay, so this guy just like fucking straight dies from you, like sharpshooter. You hit him in like the forehead, right? And as he's like teetering backwards, like the fucking like brambles and like whips of thorns or whatever, like that seed embedded in the bullet, like bursts out of his skull and like whips at all of the people standing around him. And so let me for the cultist to the north of him, dexterity saving throw. What is your DC? Oh, it doesn't matter. He fucking
15.
How much does he take?
7. Unless you'll let me hunter's mark him, in which case he gets 13.
Okay. Sure, whatever. He's at 3, and it's just like the ones immediately around him, right? Like this one back here isn't gonna take it.
No.
Okay.
Everything within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking. I didn't want to short you on any damage for your spell slot.
Yep. But that's too good of an opportunity to pass up.
No, absolutely. Like I fucking clumped them in the hallway for your benefit.
For my pleasure.
Well, the party's pleasure.
Clumped for your pleasure, sir.
Mmm.
7 doesn't meet your DC. 9 doesn't meet your DC. 5 doesn't meet your DC.
Where were these rules earlier?
9. Okay, so they all take how much again? 7?
7. Yeah.
Okay. They are all
Personally feel cheated by these rolls.
Right?
To be fair, those other guys.
Listen. I'm about to make up for it. Okay.
Probably. Because yeah, your second shot was a 1, right?
Yes, my second shot was a 1, and I am in fact within my circle.
And you are in fact within your circle.
You are in fact just outside of my circle as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even offer it to you.
Perfect. I wouldn't be able to take it anyway.
I mean,
What?
you could.
I mean, shoot yourself in the foot, or
Well, you know what? Here's what you're using the smoke powder rifle, right? Like the big gun.
The big gun.
I think what happens here, right, is you lift the gun, you fire the first shot, and like the hail of thorns like pellet goes out, and then like you quickly like through practiced skill and like your feats or whatever that you've taken that allow you to like reload so quickly, you jam more like wadding and powder and shot into the barrel, and you go to fire it again, and like those thorns and that kind of like naturey sap that came with that last shot has fouled the barrel.
Oh no.
And so the frizzen ignites and the gun explodes.
Completely destroyed?
Like it is damaged and you'll have to repair it before you could use it again.
Oh no.
But you will take your own damage.
Oh no!
So just go ahead and take 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
the gun
no.
just boof right beside your head, right?
Uh-huh.
Wow, what a shot, Bert. Oh my god, what the fuck happened?
Bashaba giveth and Bashaba taketh away.
Yes, you do. Listen, people don't think it be like it do, but it does.
But it do.
People don't think it be like it is, but it do.
But regardless, as I've said, like the gun is not completely destroyed. Like if you take the time to repair it or someone repairs it for you, it will be usable again in the future. It is just out of play for the moment, and at least you still have your pistols available to you, right?
I'm just the sergeant from Fire Force who blows the barrels off of
Oh,
the
yeah.
gun and just places the barrel.
Right? God, you need to like knowing Bashaba, you need to buy a case of replacement barrels for this fucking gun is what you need. All right, Ray. Like you watch all of this play out, and then you hear the fucking like a horrifying
10,
stove-piping explosion of the gun
20,
behind you.
25. I'm gonna stand on bow. Oh, I can't.
Hey, God damn it.
Let me at least check the range on this. No, I need to actually stand on bow, but my turn will end there. Fuck. Oh no, wait, no, I can do that.
Yes, you can stand next to him.
Let me double check. Make sure I'm doing this right.
And real quick, can I just yell to the others that I'll take care of the guys in the hall, since it sounds like there's big bads in the room?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm going to take care of the guys in the hall.
Okay. Oh, you gonna shatter them to death?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking ranged motherfuckers going, oh,
Look at that.
big crowd, oh, big
Just
crowd,
in
oh,
range.
yeah.
Look at it. Oh, look at it. Right.
Oh, alright,
So
yeah,
I'm going for a right in the middle, and it's going to hit the one on the side as well, because it's 10 feet.
Nunny. Are you throwing another shatter?
I'm throwing another shatter. This is the last one I've got.
You're the last shatter available.
Yep.
The last shattercorn.
Jesus fucking Christ, I love it. Where them rolls at?
I'm getting there. Hang on. I'll do all the regular cultists first. It's Constitution. Not a. That one's gonna make it. But you know what? Hang on. Even at half damage, they all fucking die. How about this guy? You got any health left? No, probably not.
The guy in the
let's
back, the
roll.
only one.
Yeah, the guy's back here. It's like the only one.
Yeah.
Hey, Cass, you know what that is?
Hmm?
Do you know what that is?
Shatter beef.
It's the wombo combo!
Oh my god. Oh. They are all of them shatter beef.
Shatter beef. Chipped beef.
They are jerked beef.
Jerked beef.
Fucking shit beef.
Chip beef.
That's the best shatter. Actually, that's the second best shatter. I think the first one was the very first one I did when we were going into
It's
the
your
boy.
we were
Where
going
you
into
took
the
out
basement.
3 wizards.
Yeah, going into the basement, and then we just got it after a short rest in that haunted castle. And I was like, I shatter, and then it just fucking boom.
All right. So the Duchess starts her turn inside of your spirit guardians.
I
I don't need that fucking character sheet anymore. I can close that. I can close that one too. Like, it's great. Like, as you kill stuff, I get to like
I get more space. It's great.
declutter my screen. Wisdom saving
Nice.
throw for Thalamra.
Oh,
Hey,
I
she's
get it.
gonna take all of the damage this turn, which is great.
There you go, hon.
Hey, Lucina, you got fire resistance, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, cool. No reason. So she is gonna step up to you, and she's gonna punch you. 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Oh my God! No! Around
She
where
is
nothing
just
happened.
outside of the range.
I know.
Oh no, that's my range. That
Yeah.
one's right
Oh.
behind me.
Yeah, so she steps up to you and she's just like boxer stance or just like one swing, two swing, and just like you're just dodgy enough that she isn't able to get like the 1-2 combo on you.
Shaba is blessing me now. She felt so bad for me.
Oh my God, you hear like this like cold whisper, like the breath like blowing across your ear, Lucina, as it's just like, you keep calling on me. I'm curious to see what happens.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna have 2 gods now.
Because you know Bashaba just loves fucking with other people's followers.
Mhm.
Oh, it's so good.
Listen,
Everything is awesome.
just let it happen, okay? It'll only hurt for a minute.
Okay, it's okay. Bishab, I'll be with you.
Bashaba be with you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this guy steps out into the hallway here. He's got a shield and a scimitar and is wearing dark clothing. And
Looks like a
Let's
knockoff
see.
Rama.
How about this one? No. Not enough range. How about this one?
No.
No. Oh, what about this one?
No.
Yes,
No.
this one. Hey, Ray.
Mm.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to make me a
What
saving
level is he
throw.
casting it at?
It is a 2nd level spell. It is a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh
There you
shit!
go, son.
He goes to stare at me, paralyzed, and I just stare straight back.
Yeah, like he kind of steps out. He's got his shield that has like the Zariel like crest on it. He's got a scimitar in his other hand, and he like stares at you with this burning glare. And he's just like, "Be still!" And like these bands of like hellfire try to like form around you, and you just kind of like shrug them off, and they do not capture you. Sucks to be him, man. And this guy has to double move to get to here, so he can't actually cast a spell on this turn. Siani, our lovable ostrich, what would you like
Okay.
to do?
First of all, as soon as Rhea moved into the room, I lost complete vision on the hallway, so I don't think Siani Ostrich has vision.
Let
Oh,
me fix.
I fix. It's okay.
Let me fix.
Hey, there I am. Yes.
Better. Work.
Waka waka.
So, gonna take off down this hallway. That's like about 3/4 of the movement.
That's 60-foot move speed.
Gonna look at the dudes in the hall, look at the shit in the room, and decide the room is far more interesting at this point.
Oh god. Van Vapor just sees this giant war ostrich come through that
You
door.
can just see the fucking long neck craning around the fucking doorway. And then all of a sudden, bird leaping flamer, because I want to do the leap to try and
You wanna
land
leap
beside
kick?
Lucina.
Okay. Well.
Has there been enough turns that the floating orb of gore has dissipated yet?
Nope.
No,
else
it's
have you
still
learned
got
or
like
something?
5 turns left, I think.
Fucking hell.
I guess like
You're gonna
here.
Well,
stand on the dome.
that is the floating like orb of gore. Unfortunately,
Yeah, actually, I can't go in that, so I would
that
have
is
to
a
go.
solid sphere.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
could
you
you could
could
leap.
stand on it if it's solid.
I mean, I guess you could stand on top of it, but like that's.
Just kick it out of the way.
I mean,
Just fucking
it's,
boot it.
I don't
it's
know if it's
magically-
movable.
it's magically anchored in place. I'm going to
Oh.
rule.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I can actually make it to Duchess there, and still got this demon dude.
I'm gonna say you got this guy here. You could kick him.
And I think
And also report spirit guardians because you've moved your, or like you. Well, actually, no. It's when they enter it for the. They are entering it for the first time.
Yes.
So yeah, like.
okay, gotta pull up normal character sheet. Go down here.
You go over here. You go over here. Barbed devil. Wisdom saving throw. This fucking blender. You guys are just so good at all of this. Oh my goodness. So 13 to Thalamra. And 13 to Odious.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Blender intensifies.
Welcome here. You want to kick the devil?
Yes, twice. And apparently
go.
with advantage. If I land up to 5 feet after while riderless, I have advantage on attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him up.
Wrong thing.
Yeah. 2 kicking claws. I want to kick it with you. Okay, so that'll hit, obviously.
New light novel, Our Traveling War Ostrich and its multi-attacks.
And that both of those will hit, so damage twice. My damage twice.
Yeah, my damage twice. Very nice.
Okay, so your kicks are not silvered, nor are they made with magical weapons, so he does get resistance, but even still, like, he will still take
It's not bad.
like 6 points of damage all told. So that's cool, and then that is your turn. Your spirit guardians tick down.
I mean, the main show with Spirit Guardians anyway.
Spirit Guardians is doing a lot of work here. This gentleman is going to step out into the hallway. Looking like a fucking Cenobite over here.
Mm.
Oh, that's a face only a mother could love.
It's true.
I really need Hillary to say thanks. I hate it right now.
I was gonna say I don't think I can love that.
Even a mother's love has limits. Like, what?
Alright. Philaster is gonna... and cunning action in here. And just be like, oh, that sphere appears to be full of gore. And then he's gonna try to stab Odious. He needs a short sword. You gave him that short sword.
I did the Dragonborn one. Basically just a normal short sword.
Yeah. Let's give him a short sword. Well, that'll hit, obviously, and then because sneak attack is what sneak attack do, I'll take another 6 points of damage as he sneak attacks the devil with the short sword. And that is back to Bo at the top of the initiative. Shit is just going wild in this room. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Just
I've been
too many.
given-
I gotta turn off all these colored auras at some point. This is getting ridiculous.
I've been given like a nice springboard here to just like jump and float out. Van Fanfast space.
You want to jump or slide past the ostrich and try to punch the lamra?
Pretty much. Like, make my way. Oh.
I'd pass vault off of.
Yeah, like just like give me a lift there. Where is it?
Just swinging around the bird's neck and then just flying kick.
I just like full on haymaker with the. No, there we go. Bullet smoke.
Bring it on, little man. All right, roll
He's
that
used to
damage.
being used as a jungle gym by now.
11.
11!
And the 19 will hit.
And bonus action, hit her fucking again.
Okay. -8. And throw it again, I suppose. Does that one hit her? The 15 does not.
Oh shit. Oh well.
Actually, I'm gonna rewind to that. I was letting you do all of your hits like in one sequence, but on that second one, she is going to go ahead and throw that hellish rebuke. So can I get a DC 14 dexterity saving throw?
Oh, I fucking hope so. Oh yeah.
Whew.
All right. So the hellish rebuke is
Say for half.
take half as much on a failed. So
7 or 6. 7 round up.
7, yeah.
Right, so it's 2.
As she's just like, don't you dare touch me! And then just like a wall of like hellfire like erupts between the two of you and singes your limbs as you continue trying to punch her.
You think this is the first time I've fought while on fire? Fucking can't do it.
Listen, you merely adopted the fire.
I was born in it. Blown up by it. I
Odious
didn't
is
know
gonna
that.
swing on Lucina with advantage. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes, however, unluck on that.
Okay, I'll try again.
Oh, hell yeah.
24.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, so seven points of piercing damage, and then can I get the concentration check for your spirit guardians, please?
Yes, 1 second.
Oh my goodness,
There you
God! I
go.
gotta get these fucking spirit guardians off of you.
No, never.
Again. 21.
You leave the cat wonder
Also,
alone, okay?
he needs to take spirit guardian damage.
Oh, right, yeah. Go ahead and give me that. Okay. He will take the full amount of damage. Oh, and he started his turn in Siani's as well.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
that second hit did me in.
Thank
I mean, he might
God.
die before
Let me just turn this off now.
The aura is getting too much for your brain.
No, it's just like, I gotta try to get the spirit guardians down, right? Like, I would be remiss if I did not. So, 2 swings in, he drops your spirit guardians. And then he's going to turn to the ostrich and just be like, God damn it, another one? And then he will use his last claw attack on you. But he does not have advantage, which means it is the one, and Vern is still out of range.
That's
Somewhere,
in the Wasp deal.
somewhere in the
Sounds-
distance, you're just hears Bushaba laughing at him.
Yeah. that is the real misfortune of this entire game.
Oh.
Oh, it's so funny.
Listen, Bashaba is getting her kicks right now, okay?
Oh, I know. And
The only thing
I'm
from
so amused. Lucina, it's your turn.
also angry ostrich hiss.
Well, I am going to cast spirit guardians.
What?
You feel
God, I hate it.
She says,
you down but one of my spells.
I love it, but I hate it.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast healing word on myself because ouchie.
I hate that for
Uh.
me. Okay, so the Barb Devil makes the save, so he'll take half. Still, he's getting low. Sun's getting real low, big guy. And then Thalamra is in the radius, so she's gonna take full. God damn it. Back to this now.
Did you take
Rhea.
Flamra's turn or anything? Or did you just do saving throw?
No, she's after Ray.
Oh. Well. Fuck.
She's probably not going to get to do anything cool. It's okay, though. Rhea's gonna swing on Odious. Oh my god.
yes.
If I don't have her smite, I am doing it wrong.
Meh. Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Okay, so
He's like, Ray, I think I'm getting it. What off?
cool. So Odious goes back to hell. As like I assume she's like choked up on the sword, you know, like two hands, and she's just like, stop hurting my friends, and just this overhead like massive swing with the longsword with just like sparkles of radiant energy arcing off the blade, the celestial text set into its like face like glowing as she just smashes this devil overhead and cleaves through, and the devil's just like, oh fuck, and then just like boof, like out of existence.
That's my meat shield.
You just hear the sauce ringing of the sword going, "Me shield."
All right, Ver.
Okay. Well, I have to move forward. There's no two ways about that.
Advance to the front.
Can't even tell. She's still not in range, is she?
Just
It's like
out.
10 foot out.
God damn it.
Lucina is just in. Thalamra is just out.
You could dash if you wanted to.
I'm not dashing because I got to take care of these guys. So having
I just noticed that somebody wrote beef.
I know. I am that somebody.
where's the beef? Oh, beef, nice. Who's this motherfucker back here? He's the creepy
He appears to be
Cenobite?
yeah, the kind of creepy Cenobite looking like cult officer, maybe?
Okay. You know what? I am in fact
Wearing like missionary robes.
Yeah, I am in fact not going to move.
Whole career.
I'm just gonna go all out on this guy.
Blow blow. Draw them pistols out. Take them 3 mighty shots.
Mm-hmm.
Infernal officer, what is your armor class? Very, very bad, sir. Please roll me
Please
3
blow up,
sets
sir.
of damage.
Oh no!
It's not a D20.
It's not a D20.
Oh.
Thank God we made that roll because holy shit, the amount of
Oh,
things that would have
so
given us.
29.
Oh my god, he is like in rough shape. Like he is like gone from full health to a quarter in like one turn, just like blah blah blah.
I regret my decision to walk out here. I shall be leaving now.
He is leaking blood all over the place. That is all of your actions. Ray, it is your turn. The Duchess is in there. There's people in the hallway. One of them tried to like bind you in place with magic.
They did. Dicks.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna use my last healing word on Fiert because he's looking a little rough.
I mean, I'm probably okay. I'm all the way in the back, you know?
I mean, I've not got anything else to use. Fucking.
Okay.
So I'll do that for you. Have 8.
Yay. That almost negates my, my bad
Your
thing.
fucking self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah.
Your ill luck inflicted wound.
Let's see.
I'm still like irritated by Discord fucking up earlier. I'm just like, why? Couldn't hear you guys. Don't know what caused it.
That's alright, man.
The only thing I can
Everything.
do is short bow. So I'm gonna go short bow the one that's in front.
No vicious mockeries? No.
Well, I thought about it, but
I mean, short bow's also good. It does more damage, but you could have been insulting their mothers instead.
yeah, I've not really made much use of that to be honest. But yeah, no, I'm gonna short bow and I'm gonna go for this cunt right here.
All right, roll it. That'll hit. -8.
We need to compile a list of absurd insults.
That is max damage.
All right, good times. Okay, so she starts her turn to the fucking spirit guardians. Okay, she is gonna die before I get to do the thing that I wanted to do.
A blender of cats and mini ostriches. What a way to go.
Well, she'll take 6 from that, and then Gotta roll Cianis. I might get away with this, maybe.
Big money, no whammies.
Damn it!
Aww.
Bum 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 bow. So you remember when I asked you? I'm gonna take it aside here for a moment as she falls, like brought low by the spirit guardians and bereft of hit points. I asked you if you had fire resistance, right? There's a
Yeah.
reason.
Oh no.
She has this ability. She did not,
Okay.
unfortunately, hit you because what I was going to do.
Oh no.
Oh.
A fucking
Single
knew it.
target frickin' fireball?
Just literally just like palm to your stomach and then boof. But I couldn't hit you
I would have died, man. Fuck.
because Bashaba saved you.
Nice. She giveth and she taketh away, indeed.
At least that's the way I'm gonna look at it, because I couldn't. Like the one person in the party I would have thought I should have been able to like punch in hand-to-hand combat. I could not land either of two swings on.
Nice.
God, that sucks. Well, that was the anticlimax of the Duchess, but sometimes it'd be like that. I still got my sentinels though.
Did we like outright kill her or leave her alive though?
I mean, I'm assuming that the spirit guardians just kill them, right? Like,
I mean, it's up to you guys. That's fair though. Like, I'm down
We
with it.
both decided that our spirit guardians don't actually kill. I thought last round.
I think that's because I knocked the guy out and he wasn't a threat anymore. But it's up to you
Oh
guys.
yeah, once things aren't a
yeah,
threat.
like, cause what had happened last time is Bo knocked him out before the question of the spirit guardians came up again, and we had agreed that like because he is unconscious and no longer a threat, the spirit guardians weren't actively trying to destroy him. Right, but
I'm
in
guessing
this
that is
case,
a different case for someone who's actively hostile.
but yeah, in this case, because it is the spirit guardians that reduce her to 0, I'm going to assume that she is like at 0 and taking death saving throws at this point. Like, if you want to try to stabilize her on a subsequent action, I'm not going to stop you. But she is bleeding out.
Okay.
She dies. She dies.
If she dies, she dies.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
It is a very sad day indeed.
Well, we knocked her son unconscious. We eviscerated the other son.
I had such plans.
But then Spirit Guardians.
Ah, Spirit
God.
Guardians go for.
Spirit Guardians do in fact go burr. God, I'm like trying to figure out if there's a way I can attack you without stepping into the Spirit Guardians, and there isn't. I'm so mad. All right, fine. What's the range on this? Okay, I will move up. Give me the Spirit Guardians.
he sounds so broken and defeated.
Oh, we did it, boys. We broke the
That's mine, I think.
Yes, yours is the one that you're stepping into. Hey, at least he's only gonna take 8.
There is that.
Unfortunately, he only has 7 health left.
Cause like Philamra like would have like been okay if I had made both saves, but I did not.
Did not.
Which is it's just one of those. It's one of them days.
One of them days, boy.
Barb Devil's gone. Let me get this guy. Okay, he is gonna move to here? Here, because it's 10 feet. He's gonna cast Thunderous Charge. Says, with a thunderous battle cry, you move up to 10 feet in a straight line and make a melee weapon attack. If the attack hits, you can choose to deal to gain either +5 to the attack's damage or shove the target 10 feet.
Okay.
So he just kind of like suddenly explodes towards you, and he is gonna swing at you with his scimitar. But a 13 doesn't hit you, I don't think.
It does not.
It does not. So that is his action. And yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really have a choice. I'll just use your previous Spirit Guardians for him as well, so that we don't have to keep cluttering the chat, as it were. He's gonna fail, so he's gonna take 16. And then he is going to... I'm gonna Wind Lash you. So, make a melee spell attack against the target. I'll just use his regular scimitar. Roll for this. 23 hits you, I believe. And so...
It does.
You take 1d8 points of slashing damage. You take 1. But the important part is that it pushes you 5 feet away from him, which pushes you out of the threatened range of the other guy. So he's going to take the attack of opportunity. And miss. God damn it.
Marcus, you're just having a real rough day, aren't you, buddy?
That's
Siani!
Sometimes I do be like that.
Look,
Sometimes you
have like wildly like extravagant boss fights planned, and then like you roll really badly, and Spirit Guardians just mauls everyone, and I have to compliment my players on playing well, but also I was
Deep
hoping
down
I would
inside,
hurt
he
more
dies
of
a
you.
little every single minute that goes by in this game.
No,
I count this as an absolute win. So,
I
Marcus,
was
at
I was
any
hoping
point,
I might have knocked one of you out, but no.
at any point you can suddenly have the roof cave in and a lovely body part golem could appear.
That is not. That would be very gross. I'll save that for later.
fucking
So,
Luigi was the BBEG all along.
I guess she's literally just going to take a flying leap in between them.
No!
Right on top of
And-
all the corpses.
The pile of armor.
And, can I make a claw attack on both of them?
Yeah, you can attack one and then the other.
I'm gonna
You can
kick one in
spread
the head
love
and then
around.
spin around and kick the other one in the head.
Oh my god. Siani's doing the ostrich tornado kick.
Oh, one misses. I
For
guess I
no
tripped on
advantage
a
if
corpse.
Do you not have advantage if you jump at them?
Oh, I do. So should
Yeah.
I just roll that again?
Yeah, just roll the second one again. That's fine.
Oh, well,
Nice.
Hey, so damage for each. So one of them will take 6 and the other one will take 9. I'm just going to arbitrarily go -6 and
Yeah,
-9.
6-9. Nice.
Nice. Alright, your Spirit Guardians continues to tick down.
Not fast enough. God damn it.
I mean, it is what it is.
beef.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is Yay!
Oh no.
I can do a thing. That guy's got like no health left, so this is great. This is This is great. This is a great plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. You should be not excited to be a part of it. That makes sense.
Oh no.
When the DM says this is great and I'm excited to be a part of it, it's normally bad for you and us.
Okay, so yeah, the guy back there in the back row, like having been shot 3 times, like holding a hand over one of his bullet wounds and just like staring bloody murder at the group of you in the hallway, like lifts his hand and begins like tracing infernal runes that appear in the air in front of him in like hellfire drawing and muttering something that you can't quite hear or understand. And then this gentleman here, the more injured of the two of them, well, this happens.
Oh no.
So he is going to become a corpse. And he is replaced by a hellhound.
Mm.
Oh no.
What a good boy.
Which
Oh,
appears
good
in
boy.
your spirit guardians. Da 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 da.
Boop.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
Oh my god.
We're so sorry.
No, we're not. This is fucking great. Do it again.
Okay, so, like, regardless, the Hellhound appears, takes some damage, and then... Oh, fuck it, the Hellhound doesn't care. It knows what its job is. God damn it, Ray, why are you out of rage?
That's your fault. You're the one that hit me there.
No, it's entirely my fault. I didn't know I was gonna do this. I didn't think I was gonna do this. It's one of the Hellhound's allies. Okay. Never mind. I will just have it. It has pack tactics, so it's gonna get advantage to attack with its bites. So it's just gonna try to bite the ostrich, right? Because you are made of meat. Does a 17 hit your ostrich armor class?
It does.
Okay, so take 10 points of piercing and 9 points of fire.
Ow.
Nom nom.
Ouch.
And that is the Hellhound's turn. Which makes it Fisk's turn. And he's like he can't see the Hellhound behind you all. He knows that there's still something going on in the hallway. And he kind of like turns over his shoulder, and then he looks back at Thalamra, and then he looks at those of you gathered in the room, and he's like, "So were we leaving her on the floor, or were we taking her to trial? I've kind of lost the plot here."
Yes.
Trial, I think. That was the preferred method.
Right, fair enough. And he is going to spend his turn then, given that answer, like he's going to come over here and he's going to try to administer first aid to her.
Yeah, first aid right to the liver
I'm going to knock it out again.
with this scalpel.
Unfortunately, he cannot roll high enough to stabilize her, so... Wah wah. Bo sing ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Bow bow bow.
I mean, I'll try and stabilize her. Give her a drink.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That'll wake you up.
Okay, yeah, you stabilize
Wow.
her. You stop her from bleeding out.
Okay. It's good shit, I'm telling you. Fuck. Huh.
It takes your action to do that. So like you could still like move around if you wanted, I guess, but like, or if you had something particular you wanted to do with a bonus action. But
No, I guess I'll just walk over here and stand here and go, the fuck's going on over there?
All right, Lucina.
So I don't need to worry about crusty old bitch.
Yeah, she has been made stable by Bossing Bob pouring whiskey down her gullet, apparently.
No.
Okie dokie, I'm going to come up here then and spirit guardian some things in the hallway.
Cool. Cool and good. Okay, well, the Hellhound is still gonna take like half damage because crits don't negate that.
8.
Wouldn't that be a trick?
I almost feel like they should.
It would certainly make
Even if that's bad for us, it's still.
it would certainly make things more interesting. Okay, that guy's just fucking dead.
Then I'll try and firebolt the Hellhound.
Okay, he takes half of that, so he takes, and then 11 is not enough to meet his armor class, unfortunately.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. You know, the worst part is like technically this Lucina Spirit Guardian's number should be more like 90 now because you recast the spell. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make that addition. You know, because I'm a good game master and I don't want to deprive you of things that you've earned. Rhea's gonna come out here and oh yeah, hang on. She was here. She comes up here. She can kind of sneak past the Hellhound, and yeah, she could get behind the Hellhound.
Yeah.
To get that flank.
That sweet flank.
Oh
Holy
my god!
God damn!
I'm more away with you. Fuck.
Sanson Bagora.
Oh
Jesus!
my god.
Okay, so she unsummons the Hellhound.
Oh my god.
What a great way to put it.
Fair?
Yes!
I
Yes!
like how me and Lucina
I'm
just
so
watched
proud of
Rhea
my
walk
little
out-
girl.
Watch Rhea
So-
walk out and then just seen an explosion gone.
Yes.
Boom. Sorry.
And we're just gonna fuck up this other guy's day. Oh, and I know all those hit because the other 3 all hit.
Yep.
So, bloop. Bloop.
Oh yeah, he was hella dead after the first one.
Oh, okay. Well, he's still getting this too.
Have you never
Yeah.
watched Zombieland? Like double tap just to make sure.
So yeah, three shots like past the ostrich, and the infernal summoner at the far end of the hallway catches 3 really bad doses of lead poisoning and teeters over backwards and splays out on the ground. And yeah, like in that moment, like you don't perceive any more threats. Thalamra is down. She's been stabilized and is breathing but unconscious. Philaster is like looking over her with the short sword in hand just in case she decides to get up. Like the sound of battle fades in echoes down the hallway, and it's just you and the dark and your spirit guardians.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Like, I don't know if I've said it already, but these things are fucking great.
What level spell are they?
It's a 3rd level spell.
Hmm.
Like it is a quite like it is a high level spell for the level that you are at in the game, right? Like it is not as though the power is like out of like range for what you are expending to get it. It's just it is a very powerful spell, right? Like
We are a little bit above where we should be here anyway, right?
Close quarters makes it worse as well.
yeah, like all these hallways and stuff is really what's making it bad. Because like if this was like If I was actually fighting you on open ground, like there would be
Problems.
more room for me to like maneuver and stuff.
What? The hallways are detrimental?
To them.
Yeah, to them in this case, like
And normally me is what I'm getting at.
Oh, no, we know.
I get it.
But I don't
You
know,
got
man.
me.
Worked out pretty well for you. You got like a nice
Listen.
fucking group of ship beef over there.
Yeah, I know, right? The wombo combo.
Fucking Milan. I perceive that the Spirit Guardians are a threat to the GM's sanity.
But like for me, my biggest enemy isn't like a monster. It's corners.
Yeah.
It's fucking hallway corners.
Especially with your sharpshooter thing, man. It's like, god damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Poke your fucking head out, you cunt.
So, do you want to stop here, guys, or do you want to do the investigatory stuff around the what's left of the dungeon, or do you want to do that next session?
I'll put it out here just at the end of this session. Like, I think it's a good idea to group up who we've captured already.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
like,
let's.
get them handed over to the authorities before we come back down to fucking finish searching here.
Mm-hmm.
I
'Cause
mean,
we don't want to have a recap of what happened in the sewers where like the guy
One of
get
them
back
got
up
away.
and started.
And then came
Yeah.
back to fuck
Yeah.
us up.
Just a heads up. Not next weekend, but the weekend after. Hillary and I won't be here.
Alright.
oh, okay.
We're going to a concert in Virginia.
Nice.
Yeah, we got special backstage VIP passes and everything.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Look at you.
yeah, we fancy.
You
What concert are you going to?
fancy.
Blue Ridge Rock Festival.
There's like 100 bands.
Oh, right.
It's their
Just like an
equivalent of
actual
Tea in the
fucking
Park, then, I
festival,
guess.
like yeah. I get you, man. That'll be fucking great. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I guess regarding investigatory stuff, that would be up to everyone else, but it depends on who has time and who wants to, because we're already half an hour beyond where we usually stop.
yeah. Up to you guys.
It's true.
I'm good to keep going, but
I have
I'm
nothing.
good.
I have nothing else to do today. So if
Hillary,
you want to
you
keep
okay for
poking
another, like,
around,
half an hour or something?
Yeah, that's fine. I am like out of spell slots though, so
I'm
like,
also
we end up in
like,
combat.
I'm out of
Yeah.
everything. I literally use
Like-
every resource on me except for the bloody heartbeats.
I was out of everything last session, man. So like, this is why I've been
I've still
calling
got
for
a fair bit of stuff.
yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
you guys
like-
are talking about. I still
so-
got tons of bullets.
Listen, man. Listen, man. I got these fucking guns right here. Okay, like 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm out of wild shapes, and I'm only got one level 2 and one level 3 spell left, I think, but I've got all my level 1s.
I'm
Like,
kinda-
here's a shit one. We can take these upstairs and search the house because there was like boxes and shit we had to open.
Let's...
We should probably look around here first. You're right. We should really
Yeah.
deal with the serious offenders and contact the guards and stuff for.
So we should tie up, Punchy Bitch down there.
I'm really sad because we made all that lovely shatter beef, but it's a 24-hour thing of submerging it in fucking blood that regenerates the goddamn pills for that bag, and it's kind of gross.
Just
Yeah.
double dagger like
so
I mean, we
like I
got
don't know,
tons of blood.
go find a pot, fill it with blood.
Yeah, we got tons
Wait.
of blood.
Wait, you made like this fucking smorgasbord upstairs of blood, and like you've got your prick, man. Fuck.
Actually, do I?
Actually, you know what? There are empty barrels over here.
Yeah, dude, I'll throw you like one of my many empty bottles of fucking liquor. Know what I mean? Like, there you go.
Well,
Maybe-
it's got to be big. Had a troll heart-sized bag inside of. It's not going to fit inside of a Scotch bottle.
No,
What I
but
will
you can
do
fucking fill the
is-
blood up.
I
And then
I
you can-
actually have a couple of pots.
Hang on, before everybody's like moving around in the map, like I need to. I'm tabulating the amount of XP I owe you so that I can give it to you in a few minutes, and also like I need to know where everybody is. So there's a few things are gonna happen, maybe depending on where you go. So let me finish calculating real quick, and then we can address you finding a pot and filling it with blood, which is super gross, but
It
I'm on
is
board.
super gross. But I'm going to just go ahead and roll for the seeds that are left in the bag, if that's okay.
Well,
See-
okay. When you remove the seed from the bag, you have to use it immediately. That's the way the magic item works.
Ah, okay.
You can't pull them out and stock them.
I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was one action to pull it out and
No.
another action to throw it.
No, when you pull the seed out, like a seed is generated from the bag when you open it and reach inside, and then you throw it and it goes off,
Okay,
right?
okay, that's fine.
So what you are recharging by sticking the troll heart in the blood is the number of charges that the bag has,
Okay, that's fine.
basically.
Now would really be the only reasonable time to do it, but it takes 24 fucking hours for it to actually.
I mean,
sort
if you
shit
just
out.
fill a pot or a bucket full of blood and then just carry it around with you and don't answer any questions when people ask
I
you
mean,
why you have a bucket full
That's
of
why
blood.
I was offering. That's why I was offering the fucking bottles. Like you could just keep stockpiles of blood on them.
Aye, but
and
troll
stock
heart's
buckets
quite
when you
big.
need
Like
it.
it's like a huge man bag.
Oh, but then you can just fill like a bucket when you need it. You know.
Ugh. That would be so many bottles of blood to fill a bucket. Like that's even grosser.
Listen, I'm just thinking long term, man. Okay, like it's easier to carry bottles than it is to carry a fucking bucket of blood about.
100.
Well, my assumption is that we're probably still going to be at least 24 hours around here to rest and recover after like all of this.
Perhaps.
Well, we don't know for sure.
So much XP.
We don't.
Give me level 6. Level.
Okay. Just make a subtotal mark in case you fight anything else today or next time. Okay. Okay, so I got that done. That's taken care of. So you're standing in the hallway. There is definitely like a door here. There is a door down here, and like clearly the door that like the cultists came out of over here. There, you are looking down this long hallway
Yeah.
that you have found yourself in, and that door has special descriptive text, I believe. V36. Yeah, so the door to this room is it is like a heavy, like the door appears to be made out of like stone or something rather than like wood or metal, and it's like highly decorated, and the arch above the door has like written in common what has been described to you as the slogan of the Van Thamper family, which is stone hearts never bleed.
And that's down here?
Yeah, down at the far end of the hallway from you.
Okay. Interesting. I'ma go look at it. Oh, wait, what's this?
What's what?
I'm gonna search this fucking old lady.
What's this?
What is what?
I found a different room.
That is a room. That room contains. Hold on, man. Like you're
I'm
running off
just-
before I could even describe the rooms to you.
Well, there was another door up here, and I was like, ooh, shiny!
Okay, so the first room that you walked into is a vestry. 4 wooden wardrobes stand against the walls of this area, where the cultists store their robes and masks in the wardrobes before leaving the dungeon and returning to their life in the city above. The wardrobes along the west wall stand empty. Characters who search the wardrobe on the south wall will find 4 sets of black and gold robes and 4 golden devil masks worn by the cultists encountered elsewhere within the dungeon.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Siani, you can see in through this door here. This appears to be like a bunk room with lots of beds. And this door up here appears to be, well, I mean, you're a bird. You can't open the door, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could peck it.
Probably gonna either I can try and knock the door open, or I have to shift back. One of the two. And as ostriches aren't built for doors, I guess I'm shifting back.
I'm just going to go ahead and pull these doors off for the room that you're in, Ray, since you're looking around up here. This room off of the dining hall is the kitchen.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Is this just a hallway that I'm in now, connecting
Yes.
this to? Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Oh.
Yes, there's definitely a pot that you could start scooping up blood in the kitchen.
Yeah. More
What do
importantly,
you
a
need
pot
from-
with a lid.
Sure.
Perception from me?
Yes, I would like a perception check from you, Vert.
17.
You discern by scrapes and such on the floor that there's a secret door in this hallway.
Ooh, secret door.
Yes.
Eh.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Okay. I assume you open the door?
Yeah. Ooh, shiny.
Inside of this room, I have a ritual chamber. Let's see here. This 10-foot high vaulted chamber has a plaster ceiling painted with images of terrifying winged devils looking down on a symbol embedded in the room's floor. A circular disc of black stone inscribed with a 9-pointed gold star. 4 wrought iron candlesticks bristling with unlit, half-melted red candles surround the circle.
Rita's just sitting in the corner, fucking making holy symbols in her hand to ward off the evil. Like, fuck.
And then you said you were going to turn back into your regular form and stop being a burb?
I guess it makes most sense at this point.
Okay. I will delete.
It was either that or I stand there and squawk loudly until someone opens a door for me.
You could have
Alright,
just
Mom.
shouted at me and I would open the door.
You and Siani have found what appears to be a bedroom.
Is there anything good in here?
So, wrought iron candlesticks topped with flickering candles light this room, which is heated by a cast iron stove with clawed feet. Across from the crackling stove is a modest desk with a matching chair, a jewelry box perched on its corner. Other furnishings include a small table and a chair for dining, a bed, an iron chest resting at the foot of the bed, and 2 tapestries, one showing spirits rising as lemure devils from the river Styx, and another depicting dead men dangling like a marionette, hooked to chains.
Well then. Guess check out the chest at the end of the bed.
Sure, you're just gonna throw open the chest?
Mm-hmm. Go do it.
Examine it carefully first.
Sure, give me that there perception check.
I fell for this one before.
It does not appear to be locked, or trapped, but it does appear to be locked.
Okay, and I don't really have any unlocking skills.
You are not a master of unlocking.
I'm glad you.
I don't even have thief tools, so...
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, Bo, behind you, the sphere dissipates and the blood and gore just blorps out all over the floor.
Big shrug as I search Thalamra. So she
And,
get
and
it on.
Philaster's just like, well, that's disgusting.
I mean, if you needed a pot full of blood, there it was.
So, for her part, Thalamra doesn't seem to have anything interesting on her other than her like clothing, right? Like she's wearing like a nice like necklace, I guess, which is probably worth like 25 gold pieces or something, but she doesn't seem to have carried much down here with her. As for the rest of the room, as I said before, there are like 9 tapestries decorating this room. This big angel statue has like distinctly glowing eyes. And when you step through that back room there, that leads into the ritual chamber, I think. Yes, the secret shrine.
Secret shrine.
This room is lit by a pair of tall wrought iron candlesticks in the northeast and southeast corners. 9 candles burn atop each one, casting flickering light across a claw-footed altar carved from a single perfect block of obsidian. A small angel-shaped flame erupts from the top of the altar.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. There are actually 2 keys on Thalamra's person.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like, they put her loot in a weird place in the module, so I didn't notice it until I read further, because technically she started in this room, so they put her personal loot in this room's description. So yeah, she has 2 keys on a key ring in one of her pockets. As for the altar itself, it appears like as you step inside, like there's this flame that is like shaped kind of like an angelic being with like wings outspread, like kind of like growing from the top of the altar. And like at first you think it's just like a magical effect, like a holy symbol or something similar, right? And as you kind of like look at it, like you realize that like the head of the angelic form cast in the flame has like turned and is looking at you.
Oh. Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Yep. Yep.
Like nope. Fuck
Give
that.
me a wisdom saving throw.
God.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It's a trap.
Okay.
Please be enough.
You feel pressure pushing against your mind. And there's this voice creeping at the back of your neck. Who are you? Why do you disturb the order of things? What are you thinking about, Bo? Like, what's the first thing in your mind as this read thoughts like presses past your defenses and starts trying to root around inside your skull?
Chipped beef.
I really wish I took the toilet before we came down here. My name's Ray.
Uh,
Nah, I'm kind of fucked.
a good try, little halfling.
I guess I didn't make it out of the room before this happened.
No, like you are turning to leave as it like so it's still like in your head even as you step out of the room. And she's just like, why do you keep trying to stop me?
Hi, new shrine, who this?
Right, so she's just gonna like go through your brain for a second.
Yeah,
like,
Pretty
pluck
much.
out some of your thoughts and you learn your name and the names of your friends and
Oh no! This
your
is the lady I stole the stuff from, isn't it?
your general purpose.
Wait, is this the
for
fucking bitch with the one arm, or is this the demon that was with her? Because if it's
This
the demon,
was
that
the woman. You get the feeling that this is the kind of like angel-winged devil lord that was sitting on the throne that you saw through the portal.
Definitely should have worn the brown pants today.
And yeah, she's gonna learn who you are and what your purpose is, and then she's just going to sigh and be like, oh, for money and saving refugees. Disappointing.
To be fair, the refugees weren't my idea.
And then she just like the presence is gone from your mind.
Does the ghost fucking angel thing disappear?
Yeah, it disappears. But the last thing you hear as it like leaves you and the fire like dies down is, I think I'll be seeing you soon.
Oh no.
Oh no,
I mean, to be fair,
Nefarious.
my motivations are pretty interesting. I would think. Huh?
Yeah, but she only
I don't know.
has
You're getting it
access
through
to
my
Ba.
eyes. Yeah,
Oh,
you're getting
okay.
it through my eyes, so it's like my fucking perception of you, which is just weird and creepy.
Yeah, like she only learns what Bosing Ba knows and what he thinks of everybody. And
Mm,
because Bo is like generally good natured but mostly motivated by money, like
Fair.
it doesn't seem like you guys are that much of a like that particularly like great heroes to her from this perspective. But regardless, that happens. Meanwhile, were you going to check that jewelry box too there,
I
Siani,
was.
or okay. So the jewelry box in that room is not locked and does not appear to be trapped. It is an intricately etched jewelry box, and it is carved from large pieces of bone, and depicts bas-relief carvings of a winged devil impaling an angel with a lance. And I'm
Okay.
gonna go to the loot channel here. The jewelry box itself is worth some gold pieces. And then inside you find an apricot-sized geode with pale violet crystals, a butterfly brooch carved from green-tinged copper,
ooh.
a gold signet ring with an embossed sigil of a horse rampant backed by flame. Very familiar symbol to you by now.
Oh yes, the flaming horses.
Yeah, the symbol of the Hell Riders.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking. Yeah.
An ivory hairbrush.
So let's be honest, if that's all she got out of Bosing Bar, she kind of fucking picked the wrong person to go through.
Two. I mean, you were the one that walked into the room, so.
I know, right? That's good.
2 palm-length gold hairpins. A silver hand mirror with its back carved like a bouquet of roses and accented by red enamel. And a perfumed satin pouch containing assorted gold and silver earrings.
Okay.
It's a lot of shit.
And nothing else of note or interest in here?
The desk definitely has like again, like the chest in the room is locked. The desk clearly has like pen and ink and like paper and like the things that you would use to like write missives or the like sitting on the desk, but you don't like whoever like lives in this room has not left anything out, right? Like that you can glean anything from. It seems like any writing they do is probably like immediately dispatched to whom it may concern, right?
So just stationary.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boring. To Sayani, at least. She's going to, I guess, take the jewelry box and wander off to find Bo, because he's the one who can unlock the chest.
Found Bo rocking back and forward with a bottle in his hand.
Yeah, you're still in that room, that temple with that angel statue with its glowing eyes.
I guess is there anything actually on the shrine, or is it just that fucking?
Give me a perception check. Did you go back in the room with the burning angel form?
No, before I left, I asked if it was gone or if it was still there.
Oh yeah, no, it vanished. I was just like, did you like? You would know it vanished if you went back in that room.
No, well, I'm guessing because I failed the wisdom save, I didn't actually get out of the room before
Oh
she
sure,
fucking
yeah. It
destroyed my head.
poofed and disappeared after it was
Alright.
done rooting around in your brain. And the altar itself, like I said, is just this perfect carved like solid block of obsidian otherwise, right? And there's just like the candles in the room and there's like a little like mat in front of it that you would probably like you would kneel on to like pray. Like this is probably like Thalamra's like personal shrine where she communes with her master.
Mm-hmm. So is that it? Is there nothing? Nothing.
Nothing you notice in that room.
Okay. What about this room?
You and Siani can both give me perception checks if you would like. Since you are both in that room.
Nothing. It's clear, guys. Let's go.
Fuck.
I mean, it's an ominous looking glowing angel statue, but otherwise there's a bunch of cool tapestries on the wall. I mean, cool.
So you
and
said there's a
horrifying.
chest in another room?
Yep.
Right, sweet.
Yes.
Right,
There's a
Fritz, so keep an eye on her. Let's go.
Yeah.
While
Fisk
this is
just
going
like,
on, I'm just sort
thumbs
of
up.
wringing the pieces into the pan.
Oh god, Ray is just scooping blood into a fucking
Every
bucket
scoop,
in
every
the
scoop, he
hallway.
just wants to throw up a little bit in his mouth. He's like, no, no, I have to do this.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Me or
You, yes, you. Yawn blood bucketer.
I was gonna stop to watch this for a moment, then she's just sort of like kind of
just looked out in this hallway and being like, what the
paler.
fuck,
Okay, yeah,
Ray?
you do eventually just throw up.
Ray, what the fuck?
That's not what it. God, I hate this so much. Maybe I should just give this thing to Veer.
Barrett probably wouldn't have such compunctions about it.
I thought fucking...
Well, Virt would also know how to do it correctly, so...
Yeah, I know, right? I was going to say, like, I thought fucking... I thought our demon took the cursed blade off me. Why is he getting himself covered in blood?
Well, yeah, why are you
right.
scooping blood off the floor when you could just hold them upside down and drain it from them?
No, I wasn't scooping blood off the floor. I was literally just taking the pieces and just going.
Walking
Yeah.
past it as you were, Lucina, with your high passive perception, you would have noticed there was a secret door here as well.
Unfortunately, it's a lot of blood I need, so that's not enough.
I'm just gonna sort of shake my head. Relax, better you than me.
Right? Like, fuck.
And that secret door here, like, clearly opens into that same, like, ritual chamber that Barrett already found.
Yeah, I already walked away from it, but is there anything special about that ritual chamber besides the fact that it is a ritual chamber?
Not really. Like, it had, like, blood and stuff on the floor. Like, it's clearly been used for, like, sacrifices, but it hadn't been used, like, particularly recently, so...
Oh, I like the vomit puddle.
Nice.
Okay, I will... Bo, go ahead and unlock that chest, or try to unlock that chest in that room if you want.
Oh! As I just recalled, and so of course as Sandy just recalled, she was going to say, oh, there was a chest upstairs too in the mansion.
It's true.
Yeah. We should probably take these fuckers out and go and search upstairs as well.
Okay, so the iron treasure chest contains... a brooch made from an oval piece of ivory embedded in a silver setting. The ivory is intricately carved with a floral design. A small leather bag containing some coins. A flat platinum disc about 2 thumbs width in diameter with symbols etched on either side. One side is the likeness of a hawk in flight, and the other side is a snake coiled and ready to strike. A holy symbol of Torm, for some reason. And a small, delicately crafted box of polished platinum with a clasp to keep it closed. When you open the box, you see it is full of finely pulverized tobacco. You notice the initials TK etched on the inside of the lid.
Was TK not one of the initials on the letters that we were?
It was.
It was.
So, while you mull that over, meanwhile, down at the south, you have approached this stone door, which, above it, as I said, it says, the creed of the Fanthamper family, stone hearts never bleed. The door is, decorated in kind of generic, patterned etchings. It doesn't really depict any particular kind of scene or anything. It's just designed to make it look fancy. And like I said, the door appears to be made out of stone, perhaps carved by and placed here by dwarves.
They were dwarfs and they dug out a hole.
But it's got. I mean, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I understood correctly. The door is made of stone, but
the door is made of stone.
But
and
it can be opened, or is it like one of those? Oh, okay. Okay.
It does appear that it could be opened if you had there is a keyhole set in the door.
Oh.
Okay. Then I will
hear Rusiani and go, man, I really thought one of these keys would have done this chest, but
yes. And I will just Master Bow.
You know what? I forgot about the keys.
As I see a rat turn up on my shoulder, God damn it! No.
Oh my god. Another question: is the door dwarf sized or is it person sized?
No, it's person sized.
Okay.
Clearly, whoever had this door installed commissioned excellent stone craftsmen to make a very solid and defensible door.
This door seems rather intriguing, don't you think?
I'll toss over the keys that I found.
Oh Jesus! You're gonna make me unlock it?
I mean, no, fuck, I'll do it, man. Let's go.
I mean, I have that other key ring still.
Oh, true. It might be one on one of those.
Oh yeah, for the one for the jail.
So the keys from the jail could all be accounted for by all of the cells. The two keys that you got off of Thalamra's person, one of them is more delicate than the other, and the other is obviously much larger and sturdier, and has the kind of angular cut of dwarven construction that you assume that big bulky key is the one that matches this door. I'm just gonna give you that one, right?
Nah, it's definitely the little flimsy one to open this.
You slot the key in the door.
Yeah, I do.
Do you examine the door first?
I will.
Marcus, you ruined the surprise when you asked, do you examine the door first?
I mean, I think I'm just still bird-brained.
I'm sitting here waiting to see if Shanks rolls or not.
I guess. Perfect.
Okay, yeah. So you slot the key, you turn
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Nothing bad happens to you.
Oh, thank God.
I was just trying to build tension and fuck with you.
Half the time, safe all the time.
Alright, but here's what does happen.
Fuck. It's a mimic.
You open the door.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Inside the room, you see. Well, I have descriptive text for this. Under the villa. Let's see here. This room contains 4 wooden tables with 2 small wooden coffers placed atop each one. Hanging on the wall opposite the door is a beautiful golden shield. Standing in front of the shield is an old man in plain garments carrying a lit candlestick in one hand and a book of prayers in the other. Near at hand, a severe-looking white-haired woman in blackened armor, her left arm replaced with an unnatural grab of a devil's limb.
This fucking bitch!
On. And as the door kind of like slides open with this kind of like grating, like grinding stone sound, like the pudgy old man with the balding pate like turns and looks at you, and the woman turns and looks at you, the very familiar looking woman, and she snarls and she's just like, "It's you!"
At the same time, I'm like, fucking you!
Not
Yeah.
you again.
And this is what the man looks like, by the by. And yeah, she's wearing that like blackened armor that's been like fused to her skin. She's got that like devil arm with like flame kind of like licking around the fingertips, and like her hand like going for the sword on her hip, and she's just like, "I will not let you interfere any longer." And she draws out the blade.
Man, I feel like we did this in a slightly wrong order. I feel like we should have met them first before we went for Van Tamper. But I guess that works.
And I feel like, I guess this is probably like the best place to pause until next time.
Yeah,
I guess
fuck
so.
me, right? But that fucking roll's gone through before this shit goes off, man. Like, fuck. I hope that hits.
That's what I was gonna do, just fucking whip out the crossbow and fire.
Sure. I mean, this is one of those things where, like, technically, as a game master, the way I would adjudicate this is like you and her both become aware of each other at the same time. So this just straight goes to initiative, right?
Just,
like,
just ignore that then. That's fine.
And this panicky old man is just like, "Oh God, what the fuck is happening?" But yes, that'll be great.
Fucking this bitch, man.
Hey, cliffhanger.
One last cliffhanger to leave off until next time.
Next time.
On
Dragon Ball Z.
But wait, what else is in the room?
A golden shield.
A bunch of coffers sitting on tables. It looks like a vault to contain like loot.
But it's just treasure. There's no like letters or anything like that.
I mean, not that you haven't opened the boxes. You don't know what's in them.
Okay.
And then as stated, there is a big like golden like glorious shield hanging on the wall.
Oh, that could be the shield the girl was talking about.
Correct.
No, I don't think so. Ray, I found you a new shield.
No.
If this is Dragon Ball Z, does that mean the next time it's just Ball and her standing there for 3 hours going,
Screaming for 3 hours,
Thanks,
and then I
man.
just bludgeon
For the
Ball
next
to
week,
death
it's
with
just
a
me and her pointing at each other
sword.
going.
Pretty much though. Seriously.
Me and her pointing at each other going, you.
Oh,
It's been
horror.
very fun.